Thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Council of 10. I do have to apologize that we are 26 minutes late. I said 5 o'clock, but there were some things that we did not foresee, some technical issues on our part. So thank you guys for bearing with us and tuning in to see us. I want to start out by thanking Endearing Films. Thanks, Chuck, for letting us use your wonderful studio and all of the gear that we're using that's yours and the other gear that's mine, but that's beside the point. Thank you to Four Eyes Ales. The ale that you provided for Fortune Favors the Board and R4D was very wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know if there's any extra ale for this stream. I forgot to ask Rafa last night. My bad. But it was good. Thank you to Gothmom for the wonderful work you did on the patches and pins for R4D. We will be sending you more artwork for Council of 10 as well as Fortune Favors the Board, so we can have patches and pins for that. Thank you to our subscribers, specifically Dragon Gem and Hairball, because you guys do so much for the stream, and all of the other subscribers out there. Speaking of subscribers, if you're an Amazon Prime member, don't forget you get a free subscription on Twitch that you have to reset every month. So if you're not using it, use it for us. Or Dragon Gem, because she's awesome. Patreon, we are doing some changes to Patreon. You guys will be seeing some changes out there. If you haven't already tuned in to Patreon or looked it over, feel free, but just know that things are changing soon. So just keep that in mind. You can find some of our merch out at Zazzle. If you do a search for HOH Presents out on Zazzle, you should be able to find it, or Council of 10, or R4D, or Fortune Favors the Board. You should be able to find our store and find the merchandise you might be wanting to pick up. YouTube is free to subscribe. I would really love it if everyone went out there and subscribed. That way we can put the merch store in a more accessible location on YouTube. Last part of the announcements is USS Balthazar. They are a charity whose primary purpose is to promote the involvement of youth in visual and performing arts. They do this by raising money to contribute to organizations who provide this sort of opportunity to the economically disadvantaged youth. If you go out to USS Balthazar on their Facebook, you can sign up and donate money. If you donate money, they will give you a calendar while they last. Now, I know we're already into February, but HOH Presents sponsored the month of April. So that's the picture for April. There's our information minus Council of 10 because we sponsored it prior to the stream.
It's okay, we see that you don't love us as much.
Yeah, right. Redheaded stepchildren, I'm sorry.
Red-bearded
But actually, don't tell the R4D guys this, but I enjoyed this stream so much more. Just saying.
Suck it, Rafa.
Don't tell chat, don't tell them that, please. Okay. Or do. I don't care. And if you're watching...
Lol, JK.
Yeah, so any other announcements anyone wants to bring up?
We're gonna die.
I am back.
Woohoo! We have Riley back.
Yeah, Zach, I want you to read that right there. Who's this person?
No, I'm not certain.
No, well, they said hi to you, so say hi back.
Well, they want you, Zach.
Hi.
Woohoo!
There's
Zach.
2 people it could be. I'm pretty sure.
Jaeger, not R6.
Just go stick your face in the camera, Zach. That's all they want.
Yeah.
Okay, and so while I'm pulling up the chat on my laptop so I can see what's going on,
Distracting.
and mute my
I look like I'm just like staring at the ceiling.
Yeah.
thing. There we go. Perfect. So now I can see what's going on in chat. We can get started. So last episode, you guys were finishing the repairs on the ship, and you just got underway after eating a wonderful meal, and you were attacked by Riordan Lightfingers and some of his crew, hoping to steal your ship and
Joke's
all
on
of your
them,
gold.
because Chuck's here.
However, in a prolonged battle that took quite a bit longer than I thought it would, you guys not only fended them off, but sank their ship. And in the interim, Riordan Lightfingers made it to land temporarily. Yukahara cut him off. There was a brief battle. At one point, you had netted him while he was on the ship before he made it to land with a web spell, and then flaming tar hit the area thanks to Just Jack's quick thinking of loading the flaming tar into the cannon before he fired it, and Riordan dove into the water. After he did that, 2 members of your group decided to go into the water, one of which was the Minotaur wearing full plate mail armor. And he abruptly sank like a rock.
One said he was smart.
Yeah.
What's his intelligence score? It's pretty good.
Unfortunately,
It's average.
Yukihara, in
Mine
the
was 7.
brief scuffle with Rarity and Lightfingers, is at the point of dying. Umaya made her way over to Yukihara in an attempt to save her, and that's where we ended last session. So we're going to start this session with a perception roll from the 2 people that are in the water.
Come on.
6.
Wow, boys.
I see much.
It's okay. John gets his way.
There's
Use-
bubbles in my eyes.
Okay,
Use
so
the water.
you guys see him swim towards what's left of the ship.
Yeah.
The rest of the ship, you actually see the debris sinking. There, you heard cannon fire from above as bits and pieces of it blew up and are falling, and that's sort of obscuring your view of where he swam. You do see him swimming towards what's left of the bow of his ship momentarily, and then you lose him. You think you see him swimming off after that, swimming farther down the shoreline. But you sort of lose sight of him because of some burning or some debris that was once burning. Obscures your view.
Charging blackness.
Meanwhile, back up on the surface, we have a healing roll for Umaya to
I'm
do.
going to run up and turn to
Don't suck.
What is the rank of your thaumaturgy?
8.
8. And what is the casting rank of the spell?
The casting rank of the spell
believe it's
is a
5.
5.
Okay, and so what'd you roll?
Roll an 11. I live.
I didn't say that.
Oh, sorry. You needed a 12.
And what is the healing rank of the spell?
6.
And how much damage have you taken?
She hasn't taken any.
No, you.
You.
How much
Oh.
damage have you
I
taken?
took -2.
So how much total is that?
That was a total of 5.
5.
I remember right.
Thank
No,
you.
no, I was 3 at the time.
It was 3, and then
It was
another 2.
-5, and I was.
What?
So what's your health?
No, you weren't -5. You would have been.
No.
What,
What's your total health?
what is your total health?
It is now 5.
Last session it was 3.
Okay, so it was 3 last session, so you'd be 5 points of damage total. Okay, and you actually get 4 of that back.
I'm going to lay my hands on her and I'm going to say,
Smack.
You have.
Stay alive, you
I'm
bastard.
sorry, everyone else started talking as you were talking.
so I'm going to lay my hands on her and I'm going to say, cure over and over again.
Okay.
I chant to heal her.
And when she finishes, you wake up. You are at 2 health.
Oh, sorry.
Watch out for fire.
And so what do you guys do?
Can I try to pace with this guy?
You can try
I'd
to.
like to try.
You can try.
I'd like to try.
Okay. 8 or better to try to get the right
16?
traction. Okay, yeah. So you get another perception roll as you clear the debris, as you're swimming underwater. It's getting hard to breathe. You get to the what's left of the bow of the ship. Are you going to try to get some more air at that point?
If I can, just
Yeah,
I'm not
you-
going to
you-
waste too much time.
You
doing
do
it.
see that that's probably why he swam that way.
Yeah.
I mean, you sort of deduce that. So you pop up, get a lungful of air, go back under, and roll a perception roll as you clear the
Perfect.
debris.
11.
Okay, yeah. So you do see him a little bit farther down.
Okay.
Somehow he's not impacted by the weight of his gear. He's wearing, leather armor,
Yeah.
swimming just fine underwater, and he is going quite a bit faster than you are.
Well, I'm going to still try and keep pace in
Okay.
a line, and
Okay.
hopefully that'll be enough of a cue for everyone else.
Okay. And I'm
Near the
assuming
surface.
that you're going
Near
to
the surface.
start swimming up near the
There's no
surface,
reason
take
for me-
breaths, and
And I can, as long as I keep an eye on him, I can have less friction on the surface than
Yeah.
underwater.
Perfect.
From where I'm still up top, right?
No, so you are on shore
Okay.
at this point.
Can I see where they are from?
Roll a perception roll. Anyone else trying to keep track of people other than you who has to figure out how you're getting out of the water?
Yeah,
Wait.
I might be, I think.
And I'm going to look at
I'm
your-
still underneath,
Even if I have really
You
good
are
vision?
still below deck.
below deck.
one or two.
You just
of those.
fired and
Ask
destroyed.
him about investigation
ship.
and ask him about binocular sight.
Yeah.
Question.
So, yeah.
Okay.
There's no way I'd be able to
you'd
see.
be able to see.
what you're perceiving.
You're underwater.
So.
What did you roll?
19.
19.
Oh, yeah.
And you just have regular eyes?
Yeah, I just have regular.
Okay.
Then that would
I was
be a
going to ask,
binocular
could I add anything because I have binocular
No,
vision.
binocular vision does make it easier, though. What's the rank of your binocular vision?
A 6.
Okay. So anything that's 40 feet appears 10 feet. So that's basically we subtract the distance he's at from, we subtract your rank from that. And so I'll take that into account. Go ahead and roll perception.
That's a 4.
Yeah, no, I mean, you think you saw where they went, but then you see him popping his head up out of the water and then swimming. And so you can keep track of him, but you don't have any idea where Rayardian would have went.
Okay. Pull her up.
No?
I'm just going to pull,
I'm gonna
pull her
crawl
up.
to the edge of the water and
Okay.
just stick my face in it for a little bit.
You're on a
So
small cliff.
she grabs
I'm
you and
trying to
starts
help
to
pull you.
pull you, to get you to a sitting position, and she sort of like rolls away from you and crawls over to the edge of the cliff and looks down, where you see some bubbles coming to the surface.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Mr. I'm underwater and stopped myself by grabbing the side of the cliff wall, I believe is where we left you.
Yep.
By shoving your halberd end into the side of the cliff wall.
I want to put my legs on the cliff and try and launch myself up, kind of like not straight up, but at an angle towards the sinking ship. I think.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. What's your strength?
Strength is 5, I
Okay.
believe.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Keep it. Keep it. Shh, keep it.
Yes, sir. 30.
I sense some dishonesty over there.
No dishonesty.
Dishonest. I just rolled really well,
Okay.
but outside of my
Okay, so 12 plus what? What was your total?
30.
30. Yes, so you succeed.
Yes.
You're able to kick off, and you can get to the bottom of the prow, and you actually do see where there's some air, so you can pull yourself up and take a big lungful of air, so you're not completely dying just yet. Yeah.
If you're gonna keep paying attention to chat, I'm gonna close your laptop.
But I need it.
You're like, wait, I need it.
I need it for other things. No, darn it! Why did I do that? Yeah. So, because now it's restarting. Anyway. So, what do you guys do? You lose sight of him.
At the 19?
Oh, sorry. You can see him.
Oh, okay.
You can't see Rarian because you don't have special eyes.
Can I see the Minotaur?
Can I?
No, he's underwater, under the prow, breathing air under the ship.
Okay.
So you can't see him. But the bubbles do stop. You see bubbles, and then you see a bunch of bubbles, and then you see nothing.
Is there
You said I can
anything-
see him, right?
Yeah, you can see him swimming.
Am I
Okay,
starting
And you
to
can see
rise?
him swimming.
Can I take off running down the shore towards the direction I see him, and I want to yell? I want to yell at him. Can you see him? Where did he go?
Okay, yeah, you can take off running. Unfortunately, his swimming is outpacing your.
Oh dang!
Is there any, like...
You know,
I'm
unfortunately,
still yelling.
your little legs. So you do get a perception roll, Michael,
Short legs.
to see.
What do you mean?
He has a single strand of web onto him.
No.
Michael,
No. I'm
you
not gonna waste
can you can make a perception roll
Whatever I
to
can do.
hear her.
7.
Yeah, no.
Do I hear anybody screaming, saying, "Hey, he's taking off" or anything like
Roll
that?
perception roll
To see if he heard.
One or two.
to see if you hear the dwarf. 2d10, add them together.
Okay.
Do you have the astute advantage? By the way, if you have the astute advantage, let me know. That makes your perception
Oh,
rolls
he
easier.
does.
Oh, yeah.
Negative.
You still missed.
Yes,
it,
I do.
sorry.
Yes,
you
I do.
Okay. Because your characters
18.
are all fairly new, I haven't
Can you
quite
roll?
memorized every aspect of them yet.
Neither have I.
So, you know.
Oh, that's really good.
How much is that?
What was your
33.
first roll?
18.
Plus 15. 33.
Yeah. So not only do you hear
Sorry.
someone swimming somehow, but you hear the dwarf yelling, "Can you see him?" And you sort of catch, looking out the little window where the cannon fires out of, you see the dwarf running along the shore,
Okay.
yelling at somebody.
Okay. I see that from below deck.
Again, you're looking through where the cannon shoots out of,
Okay.
and you can see the dwarf.
All right,
because
so
the other ship is not blocking that view anymore, thanks to you destroying the other ship.
yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
kind of sinking.
But no,
kinda
it's
sinking.
you obliterated it. You blew the crap out of it.
Okay.
You rolled really high on your cannon roll. And you friggin' decimated it.
Great. And Just Jack's down there with me.
Yes. You and Just Jack are down there.
I'm gonna tell Just Jack, hey, let's go. We're gonna go up to the top and go talk to Just Dan.
Is there
That's the
any
name
like?
of the entire crew.
No, it's
Is there
only the
any way
people that he
like
promotes.
someone could like climb up any side of the boat?
I'm sorry?
Is there any way that someone
That's
could
two
climb
now.
up the sides of the
Just
boat?
Jack, just
The boat that you
The
guys
ship?
have?
Or the ship, yeah.
Yes. There are some netting and there are little handholds.
Okay.
most ships have that
Yeah,
in
just
case a
making
crew member falls
Yeah, I was just making sure.
overboard.
Can I like keep track of both? Like try to, in case someone tries to climb up one of these that we don't want on this ship.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely keep track of it. You do know, however, that pretty much, except Riordian, the rest of the crew died.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making
Give
sure
them a-
because I know that he dove underwater. I don't know where underwater.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
went.
yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
just going to keep an eye.
Yeah, you can definitely keep an eye. Looking, okay.
Making sure no one's going to climb up our ship.
And you do see Just Dan at the wheel, sort of doing the same thing. You see him?
Nope. Do you?
Nope. I saw a dark shape under the water for a moment, but it sort of stopped at the bow of the other ship. Keep an eye on that one, just in case.
Was that
He
the one I
reloads
saw
his
too?
crossbow.
Oh dear God.
Was that the one I saw too?
I mean, yeah, you
Okay,
saw
so
that too.
So I knew that was him.
Yeah, and well, him.
Hamburgers for
Oh, it
dinner.
was him.
Yeah. That's,
And in the other one you see swimming off, you know is Hector. You see Hector.
He's finally
Sort of
lost it.
swimming
He's
off.
just leaving the party.
He's going to swim
You're
back
You're
somewhere.
gonna die.
As long as we kill him, he lives. The thing goes away.
Yeah, you know.
That means
yeah.
you have to trust us enough to do that.
So you are under that area. You're breathing. High or low?
oh, low, always.
Okay. So as you're sort of recouping your strength and taking a short rest while you're looking around, you actually do see a hatch
Ooh.
to what's left of the decking, and it's within arm's reach. That's what the higher low is for. See A if there was a hatch, and B if it was in arm's reach. And you said low, and I rolled a 1, so yeah, it's both.
Excellent.
You can actually reach it up and flip it open.
I'm doing that.
Okay. Eric, you see the hatch flip open. You and Just Steve get to Just Jack get to the Just Steve and Just Jack get to the deck just in time to see the hatch flip open on what's left of their ship that's not sinking.
Okay.
And you guys see the Minotaur climbing out. Just Dan's like, whoa! Oh, right.
Hey, hello.
Don't shoot him, Just Dan. Don't shoot him.
Please don't.
I was afraid it was the little one, but I see that that's not a little.
Well, we need that guy.
That means a lot. I'm gonna try and make my
I'm
way.
going to glare while I keep running.
I'm
You're out of earshot.
I know.
cast heal minor damage on myself.
Yes, you can cast heal minor damage on yourself. Your thaumaturgy rank is a 1.
Yes.
And what is the casting rank?
1.
Okay, 8 or better.
1d10 or 2?
2d10, add them together.
16.
Okay.
No, that's 7.
7. I failed.
High or low?
Hi.
Okay, you get 1 more point of health back.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
Minor.
Just.
Okay, and you're swimming. Michael,
running.
you're losing
I'm gonna do what I can.
track of him. You do see at some point the water starts getting darker, more marshy area, and he's sort of swimming towards that direction. You're losing, with your binocular vision, you're keeping sight of him, but you're losing the race against him.
Okay. But does it seem like they're going towards like a marshland
Yeah.
area?
And as you look up, you can actually see the beginning of the Denton Marsh.
I was curious. Once we get there,
Or Denton
is there
Mire.
any way? 'Cause I have the analysis investigation trait. Can I use that for? It says I use that for tracking.
You can certainly try.
Okay. I need to get
That
there
and
first.
survival
Sweet.
can both be used for that. So anyone with survival,
I don't have it.
yes you do.
Do I still have it?
I think we still kept your survival.
Do I still have it? I'm not sure. Yes, I still have it.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
anyone
yeah.
with survival and investigation
I
has a
can do
chance to
tracking.
track through.
Okay, I have to get there first, though.
Yeah, you
don't
have to
know.
get there first.
Can I just scan the whole area in front of me with my marshalling, because if I know they're going there?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So basically, as you're going, you can see him swimming, and he's sort of going that way. So you're assuming that he can see the guy, and with your investigation skill, that's a pretty easy deduction without making a roll.
And I just want to pay attention to where he is going as best as I can guess. And if he comes up on shore, that's where I'm coming up, and I'm making those tracks bigger.
Okay.
follow
I got a
them as
really
much as I
quick
can.
question. This is subset. Do you have all of Just Dan and Just Thieves like character information?
Yes, I do.
Can you print it?
No.
So I don't know that.
Yes, you don't know that.
What? All right.
I mean,
Just because they're in your employment does not mean you know what everything they can do.
if you really need to know
is
that,
just
if you
because?
really need to know that, to ask someone to switch bodies.
You hired vigilante.
Just because died
Oh,
just
before he met you.
wants
Was
to
he,
make
was he the
friends
one
with
who fell off the
somebody.
crow's nest?
No. Just because was thrown overboard at the very beginning before he ever met you guys when he took off from his house because he said something bad to
Is
just
his
you.
name just
Yeah.
because?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm just saying that because why
Was.
not?
I know
Wait,
he
so
did.
is his full name just because why not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's incredible.
I want him
Anyway.
to come back.
Anyway, so Just Dan looks at you.
Yeah. Just Dan.
The ship isn't going anywhere.
Can I see the guy running off at this point still? Or is he starting to get
roll
into the
perception roll?
Oh my goodness. 1 or 2?
2d10, add them together.
You could probably try to see me.
Yeah,
here,
that's
Or
that's
her,
what he's talking
yeah, there
about.
you go.
the guy.
That's
I'm gonna
13.
No. It was a small person to begin with, and the distance that they're at, you can't
Okay.
see them anymore.
So then I asked
You
Just
know
Dan,
I'm not
Just
the
Dan,
guy.
bud, where did the guy go? I mean, where was Mr. Sticky Fingers that was jumping around like a little mutant?
I don't know. I lost track of him when he dove into the water from
Just
the cliff.
Dan, I'm tired of hearing all of your excuses. I told you already, you're going to get demoted. We're getting ready to do this right now. We have to track that guy into the forest.
Unless I can get one of your help with the sails, we're not going anywhere in the boat.
Well, we have to leave the boat. Like, we're just going to track him off the boat.
You can take the dandy.
The dandy? Why would I take the dandy? That's dumb. I want you to go. I want you to maneuver the boat ashore. Drop off the damn wagon.
I'm gonna throw it.
How well can either of you follow direction dealing with the sails?
Whatever. Let's just get it done. Stop giving me excuses, Just Dan.
Just tell me
At
what
this
you
point,
need.
the Minotaur's climbing on board.
Oh wait, I hear
What's going
something.
on up here?
Yes.
Oh, good. Either of you three, and I believe there's someone over there.
What do you need with the sails?
I'm crawling after her.
Crawling, or are you just gonna get up and run?
You're fine. Your
I
health
mean,
is fine.
you're
Start running.
you're hurting, but you can still run.
And fast.
Just Dan, by the way, is the medic still alive? Can we go help the cat lady?
Or is he
Oh,
still?
He's alive. He's still recovering.
Go slap him in the face. Give him some coffee. Let's get this. Let's
Just
get
Steve,
I'm gonna.
All the
or just Jack.
That was the
Just
medic.
Jack. All right. And he
I'm
goes
gonna take a running
downstairs.
leap off the cliff and try and get to the boat.
Roll an agility.
Oh, the cat lady's up and walking around.
I
yeah.
healed her
Roughly.
Oh, okay.
before I ran off.
See, this is what you get whenever you're fixing sound problems at the beginning.
Okay. So as you guys are talking, you guys see a very tall figure
already knows.
jump
Yeah.
off the cliff, land on the point of the bow of the other ship, kick off that, and land on the deck.
Just Dan, never mind. The cat lady's fine. Let's get the boat to shore and drop the wagon.
Just Steve and the medic, just the medic, come up.
He's
to
not
the deck.
just, by the way.
All right,
He's crewman number 6.
Crewman number 6. Crewman number 6 and just Steve, or just Jack. Sorry, all these justs. I'm getting them confused. Get up to the deck, and he goes, "Oh, good, I've got another crew member. Unfurl the sails. Let's move. We can take the ship all the way to the mire if you need us to, or as far down as the running person you lost sight of.
I think we definitely want to follow his path into the forest.
Go.
Yeah, we definitely want to follow his path into the
It's
forest.
a water path. So.
He was
Oh,
following
We need to
me.
take
He
the
was
ship
watching
as
me.
far as.
Oh, gotcha. Still following the dwarf who's watching.
yeah. Yeah.
Full sail.
Yeah. Full sail can go fast enough.
Oh, okay.
They're
You
gonna
see
run
the
you
sails
over.
drop.
Yeah,
and
they're
then
going
they
to
even
run you
drop the
over.
tacking sail.
I'm counting on
and-
it. I'm counting on it.
and you guys get moving.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you get to roll perception roll while you're running and trying to keep up with him. And
Let's see, 10.
okay, yeah.
10 plus my binocular
yeah.
vision.
So you're running, you're looking, you hear noises. I mean, so we're just gonna skip ahead to like 15 minutes of you running and of you swimming, and of the ship catching up to you guys at full sail.
I'm glad I'm not
On
overweight.
board, you guys have to roll perception rolls real quick to
I have
see
an
if you see
athletic
the
ability.
dwarf
I'm
running.
very thin. This is helping.
Do I roll?
I'm athletic.
Yes, you can roll 2.
I'm thin and wiry.
Anyone on ship can roll to see if
17.
you see the people running. Just Steve does not see. Or sorry, just Jack does not see.
Oh. 17 with
The
binocular vision.
medic does not see. Ha! But just Dan
You,
does.
have you rolled a 17 with
What did you roll?
binocular vision.
12.
18.
26.
17 with binocular vision.
Oh yeah. All of you guys see the dwarf running
We see the man in the water.
as fast as she can. Anyone that rolled above a... Okay, who has astute?
I have
You have
astute.
astute.
And also
I have
binocular vision.
Okay, yeah, binocular vision and astute. Both of you guys would see the guy swimming in the water
Don't run him over.
ahead of you.
I'll get the harpoon.
And anyone that rolled above a 14 also sees the swimming man.
Okay.
Which is pretty much everybody because
Do I
just
see the
Dan
giant
rolled a 32.
ship?
You know,
Do I
He's
see the
sailing and
giant
he's got
ship?
his monocular out. Yep, okay, there's a dwarf, there's Hector swimming in the water.
you know,
Do I see all of them?
Yeah,
lot easier to
you-
just
you
sit
can
on the
see all
boat.
of them. I'm assuming you're up in the crow's nest.
Yeah.
than running.
Okay.
Can they yell?
swimming.
Can I yell
it
to
is.
one of them now?
And he's
Okay.
still
I'm
still in
gonna-
the water?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're still in
I'm
the
gonna
water.
yell at the ship this time as you guys are going by. They appear to be heading for the marshes.
We know!
Just
Just
Dan
telling
yells,
you.
Just you see, just Dan sort of moving the ship a little bit closer to shore. Jump!
Okay.
I'll get
Roll.
to the edge and see if I can.
No rope or
get
anything?
grip just in case.
Yeah, we can't drop a rope for
Can I
good
use
old
my
Hector
like
over
try
here?
to whip?
You
I have my whip.
you can try to whip
Oh, she's gonna
at the
Indiana
ship as you
Jones your way
jump.
in.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Perfect.
Someone should get the
Oh, that's
fish man.
double. No, that's not double.
It's
That's
15.
15.
Right?
Okay, yeah. So you jump, and between you jumping, the ship coming closer, you're able to wrap your whip around some of the rigging as opposed to a wooden
person.
piece.
Wraps it
and you
around
and you
the
swing
hold.
swing aboard.
Still a solid mass, guys.
Even when
I built the model.
Just to be clear, I'm glad the ship still has a mast. So it can go
that,
understand.
that someone didn't chop
actually,
it
I actually
completely down.
marked it up too.
He put a little patch on it. It's
So
great.
we hear Indiana Jones music as I land.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
In your
depending,
mind.
and the people in
Creative
chat
mind.
might hear the Indiana Jones music too if Chuck put something like that on as you swing across.
That's a 30-second delay.
Yeah, right. So you
copyright.
swing across,
And
land on it.
copyright.
Michael, roll a perception roll as you're swimming.
Okay, 18.
Yeah, you definitely hear the ship coming up behind you.
Okay, well, because I don't think I have much of a look on the guy anymore.
Yeah, I know.
was
No,
going
you
in
sort of,
direction
he was going
going.
into the marsh. That's about all that you
Okay.
could tell.
So, I'm just going to try and maintain my bearing as much as possible and see if I can get up.
Okay.
Anyway.
Roll another perception check as the ship starts to pass you,
9.
narrowly avoiding you. Yeah, so you do get caught in its wake a little bit, and as you
That's
look
fine.
up, you do see a handhold.
Perfect, I'll take it.
And you can piece together that this over to this one over there and can get
Someone
you up to
help the
top
man
of the ship.
fish.
Oh, I got it. Fishing pole.
He was going that way!
Good job, Rainer.
A net drops down, so you can grab it and
Perfect,
climb
to grab
easier.
it. He was
Help
going
me
that
hold
way
this.
quickly
Help me
after
hold
him.
this.
As the door starts falling forward.
Help me hold this.
I'm going to point in the direction.
Okay.
I haven't jumped down and
I'm sorry, which way?
And pointing that way towards the marches.
I
And
can
that
kind
last
of
bearing
help
I had
point
on
too.
him. So,
Okay, and Just Dan maneuvers the ship as close as he can. He goes, furl the sails. You see the medic and and Just Jack furl the sails, and he brings the ship to a stop. This is as close as we can get. You'll have to take a dandy to the land.
Well, can the dandy hold
3 people.
Well, I mean,
There are 2 dandies.
Sorry, I'm voice jamming myself.
Yeah, there are 2 dandies,
Yeah.
so each one can hold 3 people.
So, but what about the wagon? Can we get closer?
This is as close as we can get without bottoming out the ship.
It's also a marsh.
Do we have
And it's a
any
marsh, and your
planking
wagon
underneath the
would
ship
sink
that
into
you
the-
guys can go ahead and put out there because I'm really tired of hearing these excuses.
You're gonna lose a wagon, Justy.
We're also just losing the
I
man.
grabbed the
And we're
orc.
losing
We're probably
time.
just to go.
All right, fine. We'll drop the dandies.
Off the
Jesus
dandy.
Christ.
How do you guys
I
work
grabbed the
for
orc
him?
and threw him in the dinghy.
It
I
is
mean,
trying at times.
You
Just
had
Jack!
his money for a while. Do you
Medic!
understand?
Lower the dandies.
Money
They go
speaks.
and lower the 2 flat-bottom dandies down for you guys. We'll stay with the ship and we'll make sure that it is ready for when
No,
you
we're
depart.
taking Just Jack. Just Jack has to come.
Why?
One of
I'm
us is
sure
gonna
that's a
swim.
good idea. What if Ryardian comes, loops back around? We want.
Oh, he might steal the ship.
I
Yeah,
grabbed
he
the
wanted the ship to begin with. What if going after him to land is playing into his hands?
What if you guys go? I just stay.
I grab Umaya and the human and throw them in the dandy.
No, I need someone more powerful.
Just
I was
Jack,
about to
Hi.
volunteer.
just Jack looks at you and goes, "There isn't room, sir. The dandy would capsize if I come with."
Ah, come on. I mean, we can buy a line on there. It's okay.
Leave Torval.
We can't.
He's
No,
heavy
we
anyway.
can't. We can't leave
He's huge.
Torvald.
The problem is you have
We need
enough
Torvald.
heavy people
She
that
said she dropped us. I'm gonna start lowering
Yep.
the dandy the 3 of us
we're
are in.
gonna-
there's 2 dandies
I was
already
saying, I'm lowering the
loaded.
one that we're
You
in
guys
and
are
leaving
dropping
them.
down to them, so
Don't
she drops you
kill
down
my
in one.
dandies.
I think all 3 of us are going in one already.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
already
so
in
we're
one.
already going?
And I
So
started
those
lowering
3
us.
are starting to go off in the dandy.
Because time
Pick
is
up
of
the orc and
essence.
toss him in the dandy. Let's go.
Come on!
The orc gets dropped in a dandy. You get it. So between the 2 heavy guys and one dandy, it's a little low. in
Maybe
the
I
water.
should have stayed.
Or gotten into the thin
Yay.
group. Yeah, had one of them straight
Ronnie,
dan-
unite.
anyway.
okay?
They left without
We're
us.
way ahead of them.
Sandwich.
We're bottoming out at this point.
Yeah, you guys are bogging down and going a little bit slower.
Just to let you guys know, I don't do any work. You 2 are rowing.
You don't have to pay me to
That's
do that.
fine.
And by rowing he means poling,
I'm
because
sure.
you're in a
Or
marsh.
whatever.
Poling would work better than
It's
oar.
hard the orc is
You're
8
You're
feet
gonna have
tall,
to pay
so-
me more.
Yeah, right.
Huh? No, I'm not paying anybody here.
Then I will not row.
Do you want to die?
Yes.
I'm already
We're
doing
both
it.
You don't have to
The
cough up
Minotaur
some money.
is
We're going as
poling
fast
for
as
you
we
guys.
We're going as
can.
fast
So
as
which one of
possible.
you guys is polling? I just need to know.
I don't
I would
care.
assume.
Okay.
Me.
8 foot tall.
I would like to. Can I be near the front? I want to try
Yeah.
to use the investigation to track.
Okay, so roll your investigation roll.
I want to hold the raft.
You guys can easily see them, and you
Yeah.
guys fall in line behind them. You're only like 20 feet behind
But I
them.
have.
We'll just say, hey, I'll just
a
tell them,
rank
hey,
six.
let's follow them.
I have a
What
rank
is your
six
strength?
in it.
That was the plan.
4.
Okay.
God, this
So
orc
I
guys
got-
were dumb.
You guys are actually gaining on them because the Minotaur is a little bit stronger than the
Slow
fella
down,
elf.
We all
Torvald.
have the same strength. so it
They're
doesn't
tracking.
matter.
We're gonna let them do their thing. They can find him. She can see him
So
from a
So I
we're
mile.
got
killing
a
the orc
9
and
plus
robbing
my
him,
rank
right?
six.
Okay.
That's probably not a good idea.
So you're able to you can
He's
see where there's
too
extra
high
water
profile.
on the land, the actual solid
he
land
was
part of the
talking.
marsh, and as you're going, you can sort of see where he probably went. I mean, without getting onto land itself, you're not gonna to know more than that.
Okay, and I'm still like using my vision.
But because it is a marsh, you guys can pretty much stay in your dandies for quite a while
Okay.
without
I just-
fully losing track.
I want to follow through those tracks.
Okay. So they pull up to. I'm assuming you tell them.
Yes.
Go
yes,
ahead
yes, yes.
and tell. Let's
He
do
appears
this.
to be going this way. You can
Okay.
see the tracks in the marsh.
Are you 2 staying in the dandy, or
You
are
don't
we
yell
all
that?
pursuing on foot?
We can't hear that.
You guys can hear that.
Okay,
You guys
good.
can all
You're
hear
right behind
what
us.
she's saying.
Good.
By now, you guys are like 5 feet away from them.
We're about 5 feet away. Okay.
I'm gonna do what I can to pursue on foot once we get close enough.
Okay,
That's
so you
fine.
guys,
Yeah.
so do
It's
you
the
pull
last.
over to the? Okay.
Okay.
You see her go over to the land, and they pile off the dandy.
Yeah.
Are we on the left
Guys,
side or the
Go
right
up beside
side?
him.
You guys go up to the. You're on the left side of the land, so you guys would be getting off the right side of the dandy.
Guys, I'm pretty sure I know where he's going. Pretty sure I know where he's going.
I'm
Would
just
my
gonna-
location familiarity, like, since it's so big, would I know?
You'd have definitely a good chance. Roll 2d10, add them together. You need a 7 or better.
That's more.
That's better than a 7.
Okay. Yeah. So there's actually an area that you know that is more stable for a structure.
Yeah.
It's a good like couple miles into the mire itself,
Okay.
but it is a nice flat spot. So if someone would have built something, it would have been there.
Yeah, guys. So I'm pretty sure I know where he's going. He's going over that way. I'm just pointing this way.
So should we
'cause he's
stay
going
in
that
the
way.
dandies then? If
No, we got to get off on land and
farther?
go that way.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
I want to try to keep tracking.
Okay.
Let's
Roll
go.
another roll as you guys are tracking.
Oh, doubles.
Nice.
Okay, so is 23
Okay, so
plus rank of 6.
good and bad. So as you're going, you do notice about 200 yards in, there's no more footprints to follow. But as you're looking around and you're going in the direction Just Steve said, and it seems to be bearing true, you do see carvings on the sides of the tree. They're really small carvings. It's a symbol of a shield with a dragon holding it and looking off to the side.
Would I recognize this at all?
Nope.
I'm going to do that on that turn.
Can I flip it?
It's really small.
Okay, so as I do that, I'm gonna touch it, and then I'm gonna turn to who's closest behind me.
What is your guys' marching order?
I am.
I would assume
And-
I'm in front.
Okay, you're in front. I'm guessing Just Steve is going to be in the back because he doesn't like fighting or getting hurt.
I'm probably
Just keep
right
doing
by
that.
him.
You're where?
I'm probably right by him.
Okay,
with
so you're in
Torvald.
front of him. You're in front or behind Torvald?
I'll be in front of Torvald.
The
Okay,
two
so you're
humans
in
are in
front
the
of-
middle.
I'll have
Okay,
number
perfect.
2 spot.
Number
if I
3
can,
spot?
or number 3 spot, just because that would
I'm
be helpful too.
patting him
Okay.
with my
But-
tail to make sure
Yeah.
he's still there.
I mean, the nub 3-foot-long nub tail
Swat it.
smacks you occasionally
Rubbish.
as you guys are going. So you
And
touch
so,
it
you said it's a
and
dragon with a shield.
yeah. So literally, it's a profile of a dragon head holding a shield.
Which way is
And
the
there's
dragon
like
head
some
facing?
wings coming off the side.
Okay.
The dragon head is facing off to the right of the image.
Can I take a
Okay.
charcoal rub
I'm-
of the thing?
Is that the way we're going?
Hold on. Can I?
Oh, go ahead.
I want to turn around and say, there's something here, guys. Does anyone know what this means? And I'm gonna gesture towards him because he has a shield. And he's
Yeah.
Does it look familiar to me?
Roll.
5.
No,
No, it doesn't.
not at all.
Does anyone know what this means?
I don't think I would, unless I do.
You guys can all make an intellect roll.
An intellect roll?
2d10, add them together to see if you may have seen these sigils, this symbol before.
Yours is... No, that's
25?
a 90. Or 14. Yeah, it was 14.
14,
Sorry, 24.
24.
Math
Did I
wrong.
add that to my intellect?
No, just tell me what you rolled.
Don't
17.
worry. Now,
Okay.
soon I'm gonna roll double.
It
11.
looks familiar,
Uh-huh.
not because, but you don't know why. I mean, you've seen it around in places,
Yeah.
but it's always been really small, sort of in out of the way places. You just happen to notice it. You don't really know why.
This one time I was at a brothel in Dittenmeyer and I saw that symbol. Just so you guys know. It was there.
Likewise, you've seen it. You've seen it around some of the shadier places you've been, but again, not really. No, there was no explanation, and it's usually really small and sort of hidden, like carved into a shadowy spot on a wall or that sort of thing. But reasoning for it, you don't know, but you've seen it.
Oh, I've seen this multiple times. Yeah.
So, is the head facing the direction we were going?
I was
No.
gonna say,
Not at all. The other way?
so he's
It's so
It's
so the
facing
tree's
right.
here, and you guys are going that way, and the head's just looking off to the right.
Okay.
and that is
then
still
when-
the way he's
Yeah,
going.
and that's still the way he's going. And as you guys go another like 20 yards, you'd see another one,
Perfect.
and it's still facing off to the right, even though you're on the left
It's
of the
the
tree.
But we're
We're-
seeing the
I
symbol
think
as
we're
we go.
definitely going in
John,
the right direction.
What the symbols I saw before, were they all facing the right?
Yeah, they were all facing. It was the exact same symbol,
Okay.
kind of like stylized wings coming off the side.
How close are the trees together?
It's a swamp.
Sparse. Or...
So sparse, but the canopies sort of touch.
They're
But
wide.
by the time it's up to the canopies, you know you're not going to be able to be in those branches.
How
They're way
tall
too
are
thick.
those trees?
Really tall. So we're talking about
in the
a good
bayou,
20
boy.
feet. Yeah, it's like being in the Everglades of the bayou.
Can I go up? into,
Yeah,
like,
Yuki, why don't you climb to the top of a tree and see if
That'll
you can see
waste
a
time.
clearing? Will it?
Yeah. There's somewhat of a
She
canopy.
can
How
if she
far
wants
can she
to. I'm
see if
going
there's
to
a
keep
canopy?
walking.
There should be a clearing close by.
Well, a couple miles.
I'm just gonna
She's-
climb up real quick, just a little ways.
Catch
and
up.
just Scan for movement.
Be sure
Okay.
to catch
I'm
up.
still moving.
Okay, and
We're
the
not
rest of the
gonna
group
stop.
is moving.
I did have a question before we moved on.
Okay.
The symbol.
Yeah.
Did the dragon head look like either the two, where the sun and where the two What were the two types of dragons that were?
Dragon of the Sun, Dragon of the Night.
Yes.
Um,
Do it resemble either of those? Or
No, but it almost looks like so the symbol for Senecus that's on your stuff with dragon head. It looks like someone is made a mockery of that. It's like you're looking at it going, yeah, it's kind of like this, but not right. It's literally a play
And
on that.
it's just like a normal carving, right? There'd be no reason for me to think there's anything.
Yeah, no, it's not mystical. Your thaumaturgy would not say, hey, it's just like someone carved it into the tree.
Okay.
But whoever did it had good skill, though. It's
Okay.
skillfully carved into the tree.
Okay.
Skillfully, insultingly.
Right.
Skillfully, with a little bit of an insult to
Who's
Senecus,
also
to
our
the king of
fastest person
Senecus.
here?
You can't.
By far.
She's fast.
When she
She's
sees
much
what she
faster
wants,
than you.
she can pounce on that.
So she could literally climb that tree, get back to us, and then just
It's
go
running, not climbing.
super head. Oh.
And this
No, I
wouldn't be
just
any
like
sort
jumped down
of.
from the tree.
Do you have
Yes.
gymnastics?
No.
Okay.
This wouldn't be any
I do
sort
have
of
martial
like.
arts.
Like it's just a symbol. It's not like a
Yeah,
code or anything.
You know, it's a symbol. It's not one that you're familiar with at all.
Hey,
Okay.
Eric,
Like, you've
did you
never
say you know
seen it.
gymnastics?
Yes.
I was just curious.
Like,
It's not
yeah.
like the coding thing.
Throw
so
me
I
in-
was
Yeah,
Hold
no.
up
I mean,
now?
looking at it, it's obvious a symbol for something. Because when you came across the second one,
I
you're
don't
like,
think I can resist
it's
that.
it's identically.
Yeah, I don't
carved.
think I could.
Okay, is
It's
there
it's
any
like
way
the
that
same craftsman did it.
while we're moving through, is there any way I could try to move more quietly? Because I feel like we're getting closer to like a place of like thieves or bad
John?
You guys can.
Stealth?
It's an agility check. If you have thieving skill, that's where stealth is. If you don't have thieving skill, then it's gymnastics might be able to help you move a little bit
Yes.
quieter. But ultimately, it's just
Okay.
John,
your agility and
agility.
how well you walk.
Okay. Well, I want to
Could
try
I
to
put
walk
my
quieter.
hand on Eric's shoulder and attempt to throw him into a tree?
I mean, you
See if he can get a better view.
Try.
certainly try.
He can get down easier.
I didn't say I wanted to go up. I did not say I wanted to go up.
I'm the one who's scared of heights. Setting him up seems
Why am I
reasonable.
being thrown?
I got a 14
You have to get up
Yeah,
with an
there.
so-
agility of 5.
Yeah, and also I'm taking into account your smaller footprint is going to make less noise than snow leopard paws. Here.
Don't throw me into a tree.
I have thievery. I'm doing okay. I'm just gonna throw this one.
I'm also walking with people with bright pink hair and a minotaur and an orc and a cat.
Yeah, I was gonna
so
say I'm not quiet.
Cat up.
I'm
Cat
going
up.
to avoid them.
Okay.
I can sneak. I got
Okay,
gymnastics.
so she
bright
grabs
pink
you,
hair and is getting
tosses
thrown
you up
into
into
a
a
tree.
tree.
Oh,
Roll
Lord.
to catch a branch.
Does my gymnastics help here?
Yes.
4,
What's your gymnastics rank?
5. Why'd you throw me?
High or low?
I can catch him.
Hi.
I can catch him. With
Okay,
the
roll another gymnastics roll to see if you can avoid taking for tumbling.
There we
as you hit the
go. 13.
Okay, yeah. So you toss him up in a tree. He goes. He rolls and he hits the ground rolling and stands up.
Ta-da! Don't do that again.
Is there any thing I can
was
learn
worth it.
from the symbols with my espionage? Is there any?
That's
code?
what I just tried to do.
Yeah. So what you notice is that the symbols, as you're seeing them,
Yeah.
and they're about every 20 yards.
Right.
You'll see them on another tree, and it's sort of guiding you. They're identically carved.
Yes.
They're all perfect, the same exact symbol.
Same height off the ground.
Same height off the ground. Same craftsman that carved them. It's
Same spot of the tree.
so yeah. It's obviously a symbol for something.
Okay, but there's no other.
But there's
code reason.
there's no other
That's
coding for
perfect, okay.
That
other
was
than
the
that.
skill I just tried to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much faster
Oh,
can I
you
make
do
myself
have the
go?
espionage.
Yeah.
What?
we're
How much
both-
faster?
I have
How would I
both
get this
tactics
group to
coding.
Yeah, we
quicker?
I mean, you could go faster. You
I
could
have.
run ahead of them.
Well,
No
yeah,
problem.
I was
See the
just saying, we
symbols,
both
could
have
just be like-
espionage because we're
Yeah,
both
and they pointed out the symbols, and all the symbols are about the same height off the ground, so you could easily
Do they
just go.
look-
toot, 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 toot.
individually carved because they're exactly the same. Like individually carved, or does it look like a stamp?
Like a iron.
It looks individually carved, but it's not like someone branded the tree.
Not a brand, but like
No, like
Yeah.
hammer
like
it,
a-
bum
like
bum
a-
bum.
Yeah, no. You can tell it's individually carved, but it's either the same person did it or
They've practiced a
they've
lot.
practiced a lot.
I'm gonna
making
start
the symbol.
moving ahead.
Okay.
I've
We're
still
not
been
wasting
going.
time.
This whole
Okay, and
time.
I know you guys are all moving. After about a mile in is when Yukihata sort of runs straight
for it.
ahead.
Yeah, she's got
On
an
her
idea
own.
of what straight is,
Yep.
and this has been a straight path.
It's
Right?
been
Ish.
winding
Trees.
through. I mean, you're in a. It's not like you can do a straight path in a
Yeah.
straight path
And
in
I
a
can still
swamp.
see generally where I think he's been going.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You lose track of the foot
but the
but
markings.
the markings easily. Now that you know what to look for, you're like, oh yeah, there's one. And like I said, every 20 yards. So as you get 20 yards, you sort of quickly scan, you move to the
And I'm
next
still
one.
looking ahead with the binocular.
And with 20 yards, it's easy to see the next one.
Great. So
I'm just like, oh,
for
it's
the
right
average
there.
person.
start.
Okay, so everyone.
I'm just
so
saying I'm
he-
making sure
yeah,
anyone else.
she starts running past you. Just Steve starts running.
So
Am I so? What if she goes by? Can I net and ride on her back?
I was gonna say.
You can certainly try.
You can.
Okay.
She can totally. I can help
That's
her.
10.
Yeah.
I'm riding on your back.
between you and her, I mean, you throw the net.
You're more attached to my backpack now, though.
You feel a net sort of hit your backpack,
major
and the
decisions?
dwarf climbs up on your shoulders. Just Steve is running. Everyone's running at this point. I'm guessing everyone else starts running.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
High or low?
I like the what?
High or low?
Oh Lord. Hi.
Okay, you hear in your head.
Oh hey, you're awake.
What did I miss?
Oh, fire, explosions, crashing, death, destruction, and now we're chasing a guy through the swamps.
Oh, nothing.
It's not that
Okay.
bad, Rainer. Don't worry about it.
Wasn't talking to you. Wasn't talking to anyone.
Thought you didn't talk.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now I'm trying to save my breath.
I'm just a man.
I'm just a man. I'm the most out of shape one out of all of you guys.
I ride in
Can I
style. I'm very comfortable.
The
going to
Minotaur
shut the
slows
door.
down, looks back at you. Do you grab a hold of the Minotaur?
He wants baggage, obviously.
Come on.
Puts you on his back.
Sack of potatoes.
Oh, over his shoulder. He starts running again.
And that, kids, is how you get a free ride.
It's work for college, isn't it?
So you guys are
Probably not
running.
even tired yet.
Yeah, I wasn't tired.
Why did that pause? That's weird. Okay, so you guys are running, and I need you guys all roll a perception roll once you get about 2.5 miles.
Do all those.
And I
Fire.
get the benefit of that.
Yep.
Okay, not bad.
Does binocular help?
Just read it off.
Just read it off.
Number. He already has your skills on a paper. Just read your number. Just read
Oh,
your number.
nice.
Double
9.
Plus 2.
8.
plus 11.
It's not plus 2.
Plus 16. It's 28.
Just the number.
28.
Oh,
9.
9.
14.
14. Michael.
You want to roll for just Steve?
8.
8. I just rolled for Just Steve.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yep. And he does not know. He sees the base thing. As you guys come up, you see walls made of trees, sharpened to points, all along it like a big fort wall, wooden fort wall, if you will.
How big are they?
About 12 feet tall. You guys are actually on a little bit of a ridge.
One
You're
half.
looking down at it.
I don't think I'll rip one out of the ground.
They're lashed together really well, and they're actually filled with mud. And between them, it looks like whoever built this
Really wants people to stay.
built it well. And inside there is one big building, and it's a huge walled-off section. And
Is there anything else I
Can I throw the dwarf over?
I got a 28.
So-
Let me
so
see if
you're-
I notice it first.
you actually, even though you're at the side angle, you see the gate. Above the gate is the same symbol, and it's huge. And it's actually carved out of wood, so it's like the light can pass through it, sort of thing.
Do I see any?
You would see Ryuridian running into the big building.
Found the bitch.
And then you'd also notice that there's
Shall I throw you?
there are some wagons
hold on a
there.
minute.
You see some horses. You see
Do I see any other human beings?
you see some tents set up near the walls, near the wall that it's hard to see over, but you've got the added height of being on top of her shoulders to see like parts of the tent.
I'm like 12 feet tall, right?
And so I mean that you can tell that this is his fortification.
Fun. Okay.
6 people to siege a fort.
you see?
Riordan, he's.
Yes.
This is his place.
Okay.
That seems to be pretty heavily fortified. I think we should probably slow down and maybe
Lunch?
collect ourselves. No lunch. No lunch.
Why do you like to throw people?
You need to calm down with that just a little bit.
I'm
You're gonna
pretty
throw
sure-
someone to death.
We should probably find another way in that's maybe not the main entrance that he's expecting us to come through.
Why not throw yourself?
Or we could just not do any of that and like make a plan.
We can just take
Plans
a
are
breath,
good.
a moment.
We could use it
Just
then.
Steve was like, "Why do you guys always want to make plans? I'm tired of hearing about this stuff." Sorry.
That's pretty good.
I'd prefer to have a plan than die. So
what do we need?
Fine.
so let's
Battering
step
ram.
off out of the area where they
Yeah, I
can
was
see
gonna
us.
say.
Like maybe into the woods or something.
Okay, so you guys leave the main track, go a little bit farther off from their marked path.
Try and
And I
hide
look
behind
to see if
mangrove
anyone
trees.
saw us.
Yeah, roll perception.
They're like mangrove trees to hide behind or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
That's
Actually,
a 9.
yeah, it's I can't think of the type of tree. Banyan. There's banyan trees. There's a couple banyan
those are
trees that you
fun.
guys can sort of hide behind in.
I got a 9 plus my binocular.
Okay, yeah. So from what you can tell, there was no one
Noticed us.
no one was on lookout.
Okay.
You know, Ryrene just literally beelined into
Did
the
she
building
see
and
anybody?
closed the door behind him as you were seeing him, as you were watching.
So, what all do we know?
Well, we killed how many on the ship?
He's hard to hit.
Okay, he's hard to hit.
Thanks,
He
Steve.
said there would be more.
Well, they're the 10 of thieves.
Does anybody remember
We've
how many
killed
we killed?
how many?
6?
Do they have an
think
escape plan?
He certainly has a force field of some sort. It's
But-
hard to hit him with magic.
I mean, I saw 6 of them on the ship.
We killed
Yes.
5 of
But
them.
if we
No, I mean, I saw 6 other people
Oh,
than
we
him
killed-
Yeah,
on the
So
ship.
that
we got
means
6.
there's 3 left.
we need to be sure that when we fight him, he doesn't run away again. Is
We
there an
need-
escape plan?
we need a way to
Is there anything
stop.
that he can? Are there horses? Are there carts?
Yes,
are there
there
things?
were
there are
wagons.
there are horses.
we
and
need to
carts,
let those
yes.
horses go. If we
Well, we
can.
need to
We'll
get
kill 'em.
into the place
If
first.
we can kill them or get in there, let
Kill a
the horses
horse?
go, or kill the
Or-
horses
or-
quietly.
We could also scout around the entire encampment first and see if he has a back exit.
Yeah, no, that was don't do, but are we
Oh,
killing the
can I
horses or
run around?
no?
Or we can we
I
can
mean,
prepare.
while they're talking, I'm just gonna run around the fort real quick.
Okay,
Or if
from
I
the
can.
gate, we
Go
can
ahead and make
prepare
perception
traps
Yukihata
so that
takes
the
off
horses
while you guys are
will
talking.
be named as they go
Oh
over
dear
them.
God. Okay.
Just so this guy does not
I
use
miss
it.
my
Or
old
11.
companions.
Okay, so as you
You have
start to
nothing
run,
to
you
say.
realize you don't need to run around the
Or
thing.
we can put
It's
this
a
man
good
there.
clearing
The horse
around
killer.
it. Like
Okay.
it's a
He
good
is very
40
effective.
yards
Horse
from
killer.
the nearest tree to the wall,
Okay.
and it's
Yes.
wide open. So anyone running
Mm-hmm.
into the clearing would probably be seen.
No one would
Gotcha.
escape.
Okay.
And with your binocular vision, as you're looking on top of the roof of the big building, there's another like lookout point, and you actually see someone in there now that was not there before.
Okay. Can I see
So
who
there's
it
someone-
is, or
No, unfortunately, because of there's trees and stuff, and you're running, you don't quite get a look at them. They're standing in shadows, but there is someone on lookout, sort of like looking out now that wasn't there before.
Joe would have
Gotcha.
been so good here.
can I make it around the whole thing?
I mean,
Or is
you
it-
could, but it's going to take you a lot longer.
Okay.
Like I said,
It's a big-
once you run out to it, you sort of like look, you dodge a little to the side so you don't go out in the clearing, and you look, and you notice that the clearing pretty much is all the way around it.
Okay. Is it fortified all the way around?
Yes,
Okay.
solid wall all the way around.
How high were the walls again? I forgot.
12
Okay.
feet ending in spikes.
Are you
You
going
can't
to come
rip them
back
out of
and
the
tell
ground.
us what you saw?
12-foot tall
Yes,
trees,
there's been a amount.
or 12-foot tall logs with spikes, wooden fortified.
Okay.
I return and report all this.
Is that
to
one
them.
guy on top the only one she saw?
The corners are actually taller than the main wall. The main wall's 12 feet. The corners of them are actually closer to 20 feet tall.
So you said that I didn't see anyone. on
Yeah, you
lookout?
didn't see anyone
When
on
she
lookout.
went, was that one guy the only one she saw?
Yeah, that's the only one you see
Catch the fort
when
on
you went.
fire.
So that's really good.
So you're telling us that?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
I
she
went-
comes
I
running
came
back.
and-
She's gone about like 15 minutes. So by now it's starting to get a little like the sun's starting to set.
Perfect. We will be attack under cover of dawn.
but he can move
So,
faster.
attack. What is our plan?
So if it's fortified all the way around with spiked walls, chances are they're not going to try and climb over the walls to get out.
True.
What's
Unless
the
they have a
fort
tunnel,
made out of?
They can go under, but
The fort is
towers
made
are
out
high
of
enough.
logs as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
The towers
Probably
are
the
high enough,
lumber that
probably
they
don't wanna
cleared
jump off
to make
them.
the clearing.
I could probably set that on
I was about to say,
fire.
catch the fort on fire.
Force them out.
Mhm.
Smoke them out.
Or smoke them in.
Yeah, keep them trapped in, let them suffocate.
But regardless, we probably want to trap the gate so
And
that
we
when
also-
people run, they
Certainly don't want.
Plus the gate, and then we're waiting.
Even if there
we
is
bottle
only
cap
a
'em in.
few of them left, we certainly don't want
Can
an
I
alarm raised.
Can I try
so
Correct.
sneaking in
we need
through
to
the
take care
front
of that.
gate?
I mean,
When
you
it
guys
starts getting
could
darker.
you guys could try to sneak in through the front gate if you wanted.
If we wanted to try to sneak in, we didn't want
Not the
an
glowy
alarm
eyes.
page,
Glowy eyes don't come with us.
right?
Close.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. What?
Why not just set it all on fire?
Loot.
Our lives!
We have
Time.
some time, but yeah, I agree. Quick is better than getting loot, I feel.
So we can.
We'll-
We don't know what this
Gold don't burn.
Lord person. He's got stuff.
Gold don't burn.
But also, I mean, we did see him jump. Could he not just jump over the fire?
Well, that means we kill all those reinforcements.
Yeah, but it's his
Easy
life
enough
that
to
we
do
need.
that.
Yeah, then we kill him.
My assumption would be
So
that
Chucky
he-
then had to make a phone call. That's why he stepped away. Just for chat reasons, I'm just going to go through this real quick. And I don't know if they have burlap. I don't think
No.
anyone has a burlap sack on them. So no.
Unfortunately
back-
not.
Unfortunately.
I'm not gonna
But
sacrifice.
my assumption is that they'll hop on carts or wagons or horses and try and go out the front gate to
So we
escape.
could either try to smoke them
try
out,
going
but if
in
they
right
leave,
now?
they have the entire woods. Or we
Are
could
you
all go
gonna-
in
I'm going for
and
the
then
horses.
set the inner gate on fire, and then no one else can leave.
That's true.
Are
Just-
you going to leave while they're talking
Yeah.
That-
again? Okay. So while you guys are talking, you guys
Take
notice
off?
the elf. Okay.
I have a bunch of stuff that
Perfect.
a client that called me.
Okay,
Right.
so before you take off, can I get your help in moving that over here so I can
Yeah, just move it. Run.
He has to do the nonsense.
do the other things?
Perfect. While other planning is going on,
Okay. Keyboard and mouse
Because if
are
we just
more
let them
important.
smoke
I
out, they
can't
could
reach
all
those.
go different ways into the marsh.
and if
But
they have a tunnel, they can just leave.
yes, but if we all enter and
Yeah,
then
right
we
up front
set
for about
the
an
outer
hour.
wall
Okay.
and the gate on fire, they can't leave that way, and if there's a tunnel, we know
watching
where they
off
went and we
screen
can
of,
follow.
Okay.
I think that might be the
That might
plan.
work.
Okay, I can do that.
Bacardi Man, it's less technical difficulties and more more
Zach,
Personal.
personal work reasons.
leave your mic like that. Go right to the board. Yeah, and take line 6 all the way down.
Is it 6 or 7? You're 7.
You're
I'm
7.
on 7. Yeah.
Take 7 all the way down. It's right over here. It's the one without the blue tape on the right hand side, right there. That one. Take it all the way down. Thank you.
There you go.
And if you guys want to switch chairs so that Eric doesn't have to sit on the stool and he can have a more
Would you-
comfortable chair, feel
you-
free.
Better?
Can I, as quickly as I can, make some makeshift traps, spikes, etc., to place in front of the front gate before we go in?
Okay, so as you're doing that, Just Steve goes, "You're doing it wrong. Here, move out of the way. Let me."
For sure.
And
And
you're-
I'll also give him
I'll help him
my
out,
barbed
'cause
darts,
I'm also
all
a
my
carver.
barbed darts for him to work with, which I have 9 left.
Okay. Do you have survival skill?
Torvald does not.
Okay. So Just Steve, literally, as you're doing it, he starts building. He goes, and then as you're trying to help, he's like this,
10 of them.
and he shows you what he's doing.
All 10.
And the way he's doing it is they'll blend in more with the surroundings, more like a snare you'd lay for an animal than for a person.
So I think if we don't want them to be able to leave, it might be the best plan to all go in and then
Perfect.
set the wall on fire, so no one can. Because if we just smoke them out, they could all leave separately into the marsh.
What? Ah, I got bopped.
That's good.
This
Right.
might work.
But we could certainly, if we all enter and then set the wall on fire, there's nowhere for them to go.
So how?
And if we take the time and we set these in right, they'd be like traps that won't see, and they'll slam into them without knowing.
That's what I'm hoping for.
That's perfect, Steve.
Were you able to work those barbed
If
darts
we
in well,
enter
or-
and
Oh,
they
yeah,
set it
yeah,
on
yeah,
fire,
I
need to get out.
Just give it a little bit more
Get rid
power.
of
How are we
the horses
planning
before
on-
they
Okay.
do this.
on end.
Okay,
Sure.
so it's still not dark. If the sun is starting,
I
to
don't
set.
know if they're
so you're going to
windows,
try now, or you're going to wait with them until it's dark.
Can you guys fix that up after we get rid of the horses?
No.
It'd be best if we did it under cover of darkness, so they don't see us. I'm building them now. We'll just have to carry them over and set them.
Yeah.
And then just Steve and I can also make scaling ladders to get up the
That would work great. I think
So-
they're watching the gate. They will hear the gate.
Yeah.
Also, if
'cause-
we
I thought
don't
it was
want
open.
the alarm raised when we're going in, I could switch with that one guard she saw.
That would work great.
If you guys want me to.
That would be
You
You
wonderful.
just
Oh,
have
well
to. You
then.
just have to hold down that guy, and then I could throw him off the building in his body and change back.
I have blowgun.
Oh, will it kill him?
If it doesn't,
We'll be
we're in
waiting.
trouble.
I could just walk down. Yeah, you guys can just hold on to my dwarf body, and then when
And
I walk
gag?
down as him, I can switch bodies if you guys haven't noticed.
And only lasts.
You need a key.
So he
How long does
jumps,
it last?
and then we're waiting for him.
Yes.
She takes over, waits for us to get to the wall,
Oh, and she
jumps,
jumps
and
off
just
the
in
wall,
case
and we
we're there.
perfect, and we wait for the change to come back, and then we kill the guard.
Well,
they
yeah, I
surrounded
understood
by
that
us.
part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understood that part. I'm just
Okay.
trying to plan everything else.
Because then that guard won't be able to raise an alarm.
What else are you planning?
And then hopefully other guards come replace him, and we rinse and repeat. What was that noise? Another person comes up to the tower. Punk.
What was
So
that?
you guys
That's
wait
not what
until
we're going to do.
nightfall.
We're going to do yes.
Okay,
Looks
so
like
you
you
guys
have
wait till nightfall while
What
you're
do you-
planning.
What is it, Rainer?
What this would burn?
Yes, evidently they do counsel often, Bacardi Man. What does wood burn?
No, would this would burn? Because it's like it's in the
It's
swamp,
pretty
marshy.
moist.
I mean, if
Unless they keep it well watered, then
It's
it
dead.
should.
It is dead.
Just making sure.
But they might keep it well watered. I mean,
and
This is
I would.
It's
This
like
isn't
just
a marsh
moisture
fort
in the
in
air.
This is a
swamp. I would make
marshland.
sure that it was like driven down into the
we
into the
could
marsh.
conceivably
Yeah.
get by
Just
without
use
the
this.
fire,
We
but if it
also
works,
don't
that's great.
need to light it on fire
Yeah.
if we have the traps in front of the
And
gate.
if we're sneaky enough, we're good.
So we're gonna
The
get
fire
in.
And
might get us
ladders.
away.
Ladder.
And ladders, yeah.
So we're gonna get in, sneak in somehow.
Yes.
Take out the guard on top.
First.
I'll throw the dwarf.
I have it. No one's throwing any dwarves.
Stop throwing people.
No one's throwing any
Could we-
dwarves.
I'm glad I'm too heavy for that.
They did throw you last time.
Person
Just saying.
throwing.
I know.
That could be part of gymnastics. Throwing.
Throwing people.
Throwing other people. It's part of gymnastics.
Juggling. Wait a minute.
Shot put with short people.
Tossing people. That's great.
Shot people.
Okay.
You want me to throw the dwarf? That's all.
We're not throwing
And,
any dwarves.
Amjim
But
Jordif,
thank you for calling me a
throw
dwarf.
the dwarf! Exclamation point. Just saying.
No.
We're not throwing any
Oh,
dwarves.
it's a new shirt idea.
New shirt idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. New
Throw the
shirt
dwarf.
idea. I like that one.
The shirt idea is great.
Throw the dwarf
Please
with
don't
the
throw
force
me.
of God.
Toss me.
Hey,
You'll have to
Jimmy.
toss me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
his name is AJ.
Cool, AJ. Thanks for joining.
Hello.
I'm okay.
So
That's perfect.
This could
you guys wait for nightfall, and we're actually going to go to break
Okay.
right now. I know it's a little early for break, but I need to set up
the other stuff.
the scene.
The scene.
So we'll go to break. We'll be back fairly shortly.
Do we know how to pause it?
Yeah, I do know how to pause it. It probably weird blipped on you guys. Sorry about that. Because I didn't have it set up the way I like it. Okay. And we will see you guys in just a few moments.
So.
A nice
Welcome
guy.
back.
Nice guy.
Appreciate you guys for your patience while we
playing asshole
reset the
character?
scene or set the scene for you. So just real quick,
Yep.
AJ, thank you for subscribing.
Sibo.
Woohoo!
It's
Yeah.
time.
Appreciate that. And so as you guys can see now in the middle screen, we have the layout of the fort. Now the missing wall is where the front gate is. The reason the wall is missing is to make it easier for you guys to see what's going on. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. You guys set all of your traps. It is dark, pitch dark. There are some lights, some torches in
Keep
the
your
middle.
eyes closed.
In the fort itself.
How much are my eyes glowing, or can I even tell?
You can't even tell.
Oh.
no,
Can
you
we
know.
tell?
I mean, it's not really enough to cast enough
he
light
like a
for
cat?
other people to see by.
But
It's more
visible.
like
It's
it is visible. It is visible in the darkness.
Like a laser.
There is no moon, so none of the moons are out.
Oh.
So it is pitch black.
This is the first I've heard of there being more than one moon.
Yes, I know.
Lore references.
Yeah, right. I'll mention that later next time once it's more applicable. So it is pitch black. You guys, anyone without night vision is going to be at negatives to hit until you get to the well-lit area of the inside of the fort.
Night vision.
Night vision.
I believe Just Steve has night vision,
Yes,
I
he does.
believe so.
and the
Binocular
dwarf,
night and
the
electromagnetic.
dwarf has
The
electromagnetic, so it's not really night vision.
But I also have night.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
And the Kid Elf has his night vision. And does the Minotaur have night vision?
Nope.
Okay, so
I'm a dwelf.
half and half.
There will be cow tipping tonight.
I'm a dwelf.
Out of the dark.
It's
have
only
to
his
tip.
head, though. It's only his head that gets tipped.
Okay. So, that being said,
Oh gosh.
we can get started. So what do you guys do? We're not going to go initiative order until you actually...
So we already set
Encounter
up
them.
all our
Well,
traps?
was
So you
there
set up your traps. The traps are all set up.
One of the ideas was also to prepare a ladder.
And you
to
guys have
reach-
two ladders.
Scaling ladders. Okay.
Each of you made a ladder, and Just Steve made a ladder.
Okay.
Now, since Chuck is not able to play right now because of work reasons, we're going to have Zach play both Just Steve and Torvald. Sort of like we did with Umaya.
Umaya, yes.
Umaya. Getting closer. I'm getting closer, Umaya.
Or
Sort of like we did
either
with
one.
Umaya last time. And also like we did with Umaya last time, the rest of the group can sort of give counsel as far as what they think Just Steve would do
What's
if
the biggest
Zach
dick
doesn't
move?
know.
I'm gonna walk the other direction.
So, just to confirm, there's only one guard tower.
Yes, there's only one guard tower, and it's on the top
In the middle.
of the big fort, which is what the big white box is supposed to
The
represent.
keep?
Yeah, or
Ish?
the lodge. It's built more like a lodge. It's wooden, wooden walls.
And I'm like,
Okay.
just because they can already see everything in there, we can only see that top guard.
Correct. You can only see the top guard. The gate is closed, and it's a huge gate. It's 12 feet tall gate, and the symbol
Darts, right?
the symbol above it is like this big. So a good like 3-4 foot tall symbol, like what was carved on the trees.
Great.
And is there actually like
And there's actually holes through it, so it's like it was carved and not set in a big solid piece of wood. It's actually carved so light can pass through it. So there's no wood in the center, there's shield and stuff like that. Very ornate looking, though. Someone with a good
you know
woodworking
what
skill.
Just Steve would do? He would shoot a flaming arrow into the
No, that's not what Justin would do.
He made those traps. He was
Yeah,
to be proud of.
That's true.
and then
Umi,
he'd
what-
probably hold back. But anyway, so what do you guys do?
Umi, what chance do you think you
Threw a tar
can
on me.
use that guard and get him off that tower and get him over here in time?
I would need to get a little bit closer because he has to be able to see me as well. But
Oh, so
Well, I
he's-
mean, you just have to see his eyes, right?
yeah, we just need to be able to look at each other.
We throw the dwarf?
No.
We're not throwing any dwarves.
Could give you a boost.
Yeah, boost. You can hold on to his horns or something
Yeah, you could stand on top of my head and use my horns as.
and slowly go just
Yeah,
enough
I mean,
over the wall.
distance-wise,
Ratatouille.
it seems to be how far? Anyway,
So
by the way.
each hex is 10 feet.
10,
Okay.
20, 30, 40, 50 at the gate if we're on the wall.
Yep.
It's about 50 feet in a straight line.
And you guys are actually not standing where your minis are. You guys are probably
55.
a little bit off the map because that is
It's like
supposed to be
55
like
feet.
40 yards to the gate from the woods.
Okay,
Okay.
give me 1 second.
So you guys are at minimum 40 yards away
But it's dark.
from the guy,
How's your ability?
and it's dark.
My distance, I can. Okay, I need to be 5 yards closer.
That's not hard.
So you could go out into the clearing.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay.
Use your
That's it.
shield. Just hold the shield.
Is that what we want to do?
And
If
for,
we can
for right
get
now, I'm
him
going to
out
be
of
Just
the
Steve
way,
until combat
that'd be
starts.
great.
Just Steve goes, "You need to be seen." He reaches into
No.
his girdle and
We don't
pulls
need to
out a
be
flaming torch.
I mean, that actually helps. Thank you.
Wait, it's on fire.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to be seen.
Yes, I do.
You just
She
need to see
needs
them.
him.
She said she needs to be seen to
Lock
do her
eyes.
We
thing.
need to, and we need to be able to look at each
Great.
other, and then I
Okay,
can try
good
it.
luck.
Can I
Good
grab the dwarf and put her on his head?
I think she can
No.
climb up.
You
I'm
can.
going to walk away from her.
Look,
Cast
let
out
her do
your
her
towards the
thing.
dwarf. The dwarf starts walking with her.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, bro.
Back off. Back off. Back off. Is everyone
Touchy
good
cat.
with this plan?
Pouch.
So
I
squad
know you can do it.
for,
No, you know.
for ladders. What's who's going on which ladder? We have 2 of them. I assume on either side of the gate.
Yes, we need to separate first.
So Rainer and I can go on one.
We might wait to place the gates to see what her view is. She should see the view from inside, and then we can determine where we want to place
And
the
I
ladders.
can see if there's anyone else inside.
That's true. I just in case something goes wrong and the alarm goes up.
Gotcha. Well, then I guess if we have to go, we have to go.
Someone needs to be watching my body.
I will
That's
watch your
going
body.
I
to
thought
be
that's what
the
the
other
cat was
guy.
going to do.
I will watch the body if you feel better. about
Yeah.
that.
Cat pounce.
No, Just Steve goes, no, I've got her.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Very.
Payback?
Magic.
Yes.
Not
That's
sharpie pen.
actually fair. Yeah.
What's it? Old.
And then I believe this will help. And he slides his hand into his girdle again, and he pulls out a set of manacles. And
You
Oh,
do okay.
yes.
and
Steve.
he
Steve. Just Steve. How about we do a code word or something? So when we switch back, you know it's me, and you can take them off, so I can help fight.
oh yeah, I was totally gonna do that. Yeah,
Are you
I
sure?
do not believe him at
So,
all.
what is the word?
I can help.
What is the word?
I feel like it should be, I am totally not a dwarf, I'm just faking, and I'm an asshole.
That sounds
It's
good.
not what
You're
I'm
an
saying.
asshole.
No
That's not
one would logically say that unless
One
it
word.
was predetermined.
One word.
It takes too long to say.
One word. What is it? What one word should you say?
In 5 seconds, I'm throwing the dwarf.
It should not be no, stop, I'm confused. It should be something very clear, like bread.
Just get throwing up. You're gonna be visible.
Green beans.
It's a safe word. Green beans.
Green beans.
Green beans.
Green beans.
Go
Who
for
would
some
say green beans when they get abducted by somebody else?
no, I don't like green beans. Don't like.
Of course you don't.
Dick face.
Dick.
What vegetable do you like?
Mr. Smiley's.
I like it.
I like green beans, but whatever.
If it
Green
means that he
beans,
won't smash
man.
your face in when
See?
you come back, I mean, I guess
Pick
it's
one.
worth it.
Just because.
Say both.
We'll
Just
go
to be
with that
safe.
one. for
If she
now.
says green beans, I'm gonna believe
Okay, I do need to point out to you, Zach. There is something I believe on the back of Just Steve's sheet. If it's not on the front.
Oh.
I see.
Oh.
We're sending
What?
I understand. I'm picking up your code. I'm picking up what you're putting down here.
That's the code.
I'm very concerned.
Done.
Oh!
Picking up what you're putting down. Okay.
Okay,
Sending in Mr. Happy.
Mr.
I'm
Smiley. That should
very
be the code. That's the code.
That's the code. The code is
That's
Mr.
the code.
Smiley.
Why is that the code?
I guess we'll find out.
Am I gonna
can't.
die?
I think it's funnier if it stays over
I
here.
hope it's not a self-destruct thing where someone
Okay,
says Mr.
so
Smiley near
I'll
you,
walk
and
with
they
you
put
out
it-
there, and you do your thing. I'll stay back out of the torchlight. And then when you do it,
Just remember,
say Mr. Smiley first, and then say Mr. Smiley after.
why do I have to say it twice?
So I know that you completed it.
Okay.
He's a fair point.
Also,
This sounds like magic rubbish to me. There's something fishy going on here, but I
I'm
like
so
it.
mad at you guys.
There's a nice logic asking for somebody to be thrown over. So who's ready?
No one's throwing anyone.
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Other,
Execute.
couple other things. So are you guys headed towards the walls while we're doing this.
No, we're gonna wait for you to come back. So
we would like you to come back.
Okay, what if the spell fails?
then we charge the wall.
Well, then we'll know
Then
because
I
you're
go
going to be
in.
here with us, and you can tell us
In groups.
after saying Mr.
We throw
Smithers.
the dwarf.
I'm with the knight.
It's us three. You three.
One of you has to carry the other ladder.
I can carry a ladder. I don't care.
It's a big ladder.
Carry the ladder.
I'm on strength 4. We're the
After I
same
throw-
strength.
After I
So-
throw one of them.
Zach, it's just gonna be like in cartoons where you're gonna be holding the ladder. I'm just gonna be
Okay.
holding it like and then walking in midair. I can't touch the ground.
Can we do
I just have it on my shoulder.
Where
you
am
just
I making this god
monkey.
go?
Kill himself.
Maybe to us.
So just off the building.
Or
Do
just
a swan
slide
dive.
No,
it.
no.
Do a backflip.
From what I can see, that building, he wouldn't fall from landing on the roof. No. Just have him slice his throat.
That's a good idea. too.
that doesn't sound nice.
Have him stab. Just stab.
I mean, I could just, and I prefer a slow bleed that's dirty to die, because, I'll be in there for a little bit.
If you
Honorable
can,
seppuku.
best case scenario, if you can get back to us with him, great. If
Just
not,
stab yourself in the throat.
find a way to make it happen without
Take a
killing
look
yourself.
around, see if there's anything extra
I'll leave it up to
you
your
can do,
judgment.
Okay.
and then dab.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan to me.
And then jump back. And say Mr.
Obviously.
Smiley both times.
Yeah. So start.
Okay.
Okay.
Going to
So
step
you
out
and
into the-
Just Steve
Shackles.
step out. As you start walking, he says, no, this way. And he actually leads you to a different direction than where they would be running out. And then you guys step out on a different part of the clearing.
Okay.
So that you're well away from the rest of the
Little
group.
traps.
Because he made his intelligence roll.
There you go.
So do you want to charge this side of the wall?
Okay, so you guys step out.
Shenanigans are about to go down.
Yo, with
The
me.
guard doesn't seem to see you. You're standing there with a torch. You're looking at him. And you see him looking in the other direction.
Throw the
Over
dwarf!
that way.
That's another time.
You see him looking back this way.
Just whistle.
Distance on No, 'cause I don't want to alert anyone else, is the problem. Give me
We
one
throw him
second.
directly up. And he'll shed it to you. Like a
You should
firefly.
have put a gag on the dwarf.
I'm sure just Steve could do that.
The man switches.
If only you can alter his
Screams.
emotions
That's
from
what I'm
such
trying
a
to
distance
do.
and be like, I want to look right. I feel like I'm in a right-looking day.
That's,
Oh,
that's not an emotion, though.
Is that an emotion?
That's not an emotion.
Decent
No, but
view
you
of
could
the
do.
sky at all.
I could
feeling.
do curiosity
It's
and make him look
curiosity,
around
yeah.
more.
Or paranoia.
Yeah, or paranoia. I wouldn't.
But
do
paranoia
that.
might make him talk.
That's fine if he's up on the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to
Okay.
paranoia.
Roll.
Paranoid.
Loudly. I have a bad feeling about
What is
this.
your rank?
In Alter Emotions,
Yes.
7.
So you need to be a lot closer
Oh, okay.
for it. You need to be like 50 feet.
Or wait for him to turn.
That's within where they are.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
I'm
can
not
you
gonna
cast
do
it
that
on
then.
yourself when you shift.
I mean, I'm gonna kill him anyway. That doesn't. Okay. Just need to get him to look at me.
Chirp, chirp.
So you start waving. Okay. Yeah. So you start waving. He's like, "What's this?" He looks over at you.
Do I see him?
Roll perception. We'll see if you can lock gazes. I mean, you see him turning to look at you in the shadows.
4.
A 4. A 4, you say?
Plus binocular.
Can you try?
6.
Hold on. So you are.
And if she attempts the spell and fails, then she just knew that she failed. Right?
I can technically do it again and again. There's no rule against it.
Your binocular vision and rank is 6.
Yes.
That's quite good.
I'm with this AG person.
What, throwing the dwarf?
No, you're gonna have to roll again. So it looks like he's a.
Doubles. That's doubles.
That's 8.
That's 18.
Okay, yeah. So as he goes, you're able to lock gazes and you can cast your spell.
He found the whites of his eyes.
Don't forget to say Mr.
Don't
Smiley.
forget doubles ones.
Mr. Smileys.
Double ones. Was that a 7? Was that a 7? Is that a 7 or is that a 1?
What is your rank?
Hold on, it's doubles.
If
I have to
you
roll
roll
again.
double one,
double,
you don't
That's a
roll.
1.
Dang it.
Critical failure.
Yeah.
Okay, you go to cast
plus
a
an
spell, and you just feel the magic just slip away from you.
I get my blowgun ready.
You lose a spell slot.
I know. Can I try to do it again?
Yeah, but as you're doing it, he's yelling, "Hey, who goes?" Go ahead.
Can I?
Well, I
do
think
I
we're-
see him enough?
Okay, that's a
Do I have
14.
visual?
Okay, and at that point, you swap.
Switch. My bad. Something in my throat.
There's
And
a
you
fire.
hear from down below, What was that?
I swallowed a bug. Sorry.
Firefly.
My bad. Nothing. We're good. We're good.
Make sure you're not seeing Will-o'-the-Wisps.
I know. I'm watching.
Them sprites are deadly.
I'm watching.
Can I start running at the wall with the
Now you
ball?
see
wait.
everything.
Yeah, what do I see?
So the plan was not to, but if you want to, you can definitely start
What
running at the
do
wall
I
with the
see?
ladder. Roll another perception roll. So, do you want to or not? I needed to let Michael know.
Do we have a signal for if you succeeded or failed?
It was Mr. Smiley's once she comes back the second time.
Yeah,
Yep.
but
I'm assuming that you can see the not me freaking out down.
What'd you roll on your perception?
Oh, I'm asking what.
Sorry, roll a perception roll, 2d10, add them together real quick so you can see what you can
Okay.
see. Okay, so you're looking down at you, and you see yourself like look around, kind of confused. You see just Steve slap manacles on you and shove something about that big in your mouth.
death caps.
And he's standing there and he grabs the torch out of your hand and just sort of holds it, waiting, kind of close to that thing sticking out of your mouth. And with your you don't have binocular vision now that you're in that body, but yeah.
How much time do you have?
I have a time of 4 rounds. I have 4 rounds.
That's not very much.
No, it's not very long.
No, it's not very long.
What do
at
I
all.
learn about the guard?
As you, so what you learn about the guard is that he's got, he can train animals. He's good at building things. Very skilled in melee and thrown weapons, as well as bows and crossbows. He has a bow on him,
Can we adopt him?
and there's 2 crossbows
No, did I?
preloaded
How
by
trained
his
is
feet.
Very trained.
Ooh.
And unlike your guys' light crossbows, he's got 2 heavy crossbows preloaded
Already loaded?
by his feet.
Use his view. Use his view.
You also know that he
Assassination attempt?
is very skilled in survival, gymnastics. Obviously, he's a thief, so there's thieving abilities. He also has this unusual ability to keep track of where people are around him. at
Do
all
I know
times.
where people are around him right now?
So because you're mind swapped, no, but you know that he has the ability.
Okay.
And he is also ambidextrous.
Okay, cool. Do I see anyone?
And then with your 10, you sort of look around and you see 2 others near the front gate, but
cool.
that's all that you see.
Cool. Okay, I have 4 rounds. I want to shoot one of them with his heavy, already loaded crossbow.
Okay, he is holding a bow. So you can drop the bow and pick up the 2 loaded crossbows that are by his feet?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to shoot one of them or both of them? He's ambidextrous, so.
Both of us.
Okay.
Just do it.
Roll.
Who are you shooting?
The guards.
Then those 2.
Okay.
Somebody's hiding in the dark.
That is a 13.
Hold on. 7.
Hopefully these are very powerful crossbows.
Said they're heavy.
Bonk him. Bonk him good.
Are we talking like he has this tackle with it so that he like rolled like thousands of pounds of pressure on these crossbows? Heavy crossbows? Or are we just like kind of pull a lever?
50.
Heavy
No,
crossbow?
no, they're the heavy crossbows where there's a lever and you hold the
please.
tension on
Yes,
it.
yes,
And, yeah.
yes.
They're heavy.
Yeah, they're
They're
heavy
crank- yeah, the
crossbows.
crank
Like
and rope.
when he raises it, you also realize that he's pretty
Pretty
strong.
strong.
Because as you're lifting the crossbow,
That's gonna hurt.
The crossbow arm is like this, and the main body is like that,
Cool,
and
yeah,
they're
so just-
solid wood. And you pick them up. Well, the arms are metal actually, as opposed to wood, which normally they're wood. And
But
he
for the
he's levels, and
higher
there's
tension,
no
it's great.
problem
Oh,
holding
God.
them.
This guy would
like
be
that.
terrifying.
And you fire. The first one hits the guy on the right.
Okay.
And it. 1 second. It hits him, and you hear ching as it hits his breastplate.
Dang.
But I mean, it's hard to tell. He's completely in the shadows, and this guy can't see in the dark and doesn't have binocular vision. You don't know if it's stuck out of him or not, because bolts are only like this long versus arrows.
Oops, sorry, man.
The
God.
other one, you see it hit, and he's actually a little bit more well lit. You see it hit. It actually hits him right here. It goes all the way through. You see it come out the back. He goes, ugh! And you hear him go, "Anardi, and you see the wound close.
Oh.
Doesn't matter if you shoot him through the heart; he'll still survive.
And he looks up, and you hear from below, where you can't see, "Hey, what's going on?"
Okay.
And then the first guy shot, "We're under attack!"
no, it's just
Second we hear anything, I'm heading towards the
I
Okay.
was just gonna ask.
I'm holding on to the
Because I'm
ladder.
in a different body, I no longer have extra
Throw me
attack.
over
do I?
there.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm the top.
Then the
So the next round, while they're running, because
Yeah.
it's going to take them some time to clear the 40 yards. I'm just saying.
yeah,
You
and
guys
I
can
do
go
still
30
get
feet in 4 seconds.
4.
So other than her,
So I have 3 rounds left then.
yeah.
Right?
So 3 rounds left.
Yeah. Cool.
Next round, what do you do?
Oh, it's already my turn. Okay,
Yep.
cool. I'm gonna
Because you get one surprise round.
round.
Because they're like, "What's going on?" And then it'll fall into their initiative order, and you'll move on his initiative.
Does anybody know?
Okay.
if Steve brought
Steve
his
had the
barbell?
highest initiative. I want to. I'm gonna try to distract the magic caster. I'm gonna shoot at him again.
Okay, so you're going to shoot him again as opposed to kill yourself and jump out. Got it.
Yeah, not yet. 'cause I have,
But
I
she
have
has two
couple-
more
I have 2 more
rounds,
rounds.
Yeah, well, yes. I'm aware of this. Okay,
You just gotta
so
make sure
you can't use these.
No, you said I have another bow.
Yeah, he has a bow. So you
Yeah.
drop those, you pick up the bow, fire an arrow.
Yeah.
Yep,
Do I need to roll it?
you need to roll to hit.
maybe it's a magic bow.
You're gonna
No,
have to do is
that's
latch onto
4.
one side of the
4.
ladder by
Oh yeah,
the-
so you fire as you fire. The wind sort of picks up, and the arrow just sort of goes off in the wrong direction. And this is now the next round. You guys are almost to the walls at this point. You're getting close. The beginning of next round, you guys will be at the walls.
As we arrive closer
So-
to the walls, can I launch him?
You can certainly try.
Why?
So
I'm now.
yeah, at the beginning of the round, you hear from below you again, someone you can't see. You hear shuffling of papers, and then you hear, "That does it!" and the dagger.
Go.
Am I dead?
High or low, if you see if you can cut out before you die.
Hello?
Do you have unlucky at all? I need to know.
Bad fortune.
Bad fortune.
How bad is the bad fortune?
It's bad. It's more than unfortunate.
I'm dead.
It's between cursed and unfortunate.
I'm dead.
Oh, okay, it's between cursed and unfortunate?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not cursed.
No, I'm not
I'm
cursed.
Okay, good. I knew one of you guys had cursed. I didn't know which one it was.
There's only one of us?
Yeah.
Wait, one of
I'm
Each of
just
you have,
I'm
several of you
unlucky.
have bad fortune,
I'm
but it's like
unlucky.
each of you at varying degrees.
Am I dead?
No, so I rolled a 3.
Oh, thank God. That's what I needed.
That's why I needed
done
to know
now.
if you had bad fortune, because if you were cursed, it would
You're
have been a 2, you're
You're
dead.
dead.
So yeah. Yeah, so you're able to switch right as you feel the dagger
Perfect.
piercing your brain. It's
Oh,
it's
God.
a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You actually take 2 psyche.
just saw your
fine. That's
life
fine. My psyche's now.
You're like, whoa!
That's rough.
Yeah. Splitting headache. You pop back into your
Ah,
body.
Mr. Smiley's.
Huh? What's that? He brings a torch closer to your face. What's that? Can't. As you spit out the thing, he quickly catches it.
Mr. Smiley.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He goes, "Yep, that's what these are." You see a fuse sticking out the back end of it.
I'm sorry, what?
You see like little smiley face on the
Oh,
thing
no,
that
they're
he's tossing
bombs.
up.
Dynamite.
They're bombs.
Made them on the ship.
How fun!
And he puts the
Take
torch
these
away.
off?
Oh yeah.
Cool, okay. There's a
And
guy
now-
on each side, one of them's a magic user.
Okay, great. I think they're already running.
Yeah.
Cool!
Let's. Which
Let's
side?
go.
Which side do you want to go to? We're not with our group.
Launch the
Which
demon.
side are
You guys are on the side over here. They came from
Closest,
the
then, right?
Zach and I are on this side running here.
Okay, you guys are dealing with the magic person. You don't know it yet.
We got this.
I'll go with them.
As long as you kill him faster than he
front. Okay,
can heal,
well,
you're
yeah,
fine.
they're close. Let's go.
Yeah.
He'll waste his action healing.
And he runs a little bit slower than you do.
Just you?
Yep.
Really? On purpose?
On purpose.
Yeah.
He purposely runs a little bit slower than
Just
you. And now you get to take over Just Steve.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay,
What
so
was that about?
top of the round.
Top of the morning.
By the way, when I popped back, what happened to, I'm assuming we're still in the clearing, can I see that guy fall or something?
Yeah, I mean, you don't see him anymore. By the time
he
you
dead.
pop back, you don't see him anymore.
Plus, he probably fell. So he.
No, he died in the thing that he was standing in. Landed on the trapdoor.
Yep.
It's gonna be a while for them to get to him. Something's blocking it.
Oh no.
4 months later.
Big strong guy.
Big, strong, heavy guy. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are all running in. Top of the round. Ryorian gets to
We
go.
took
He's
care of the
holding.
DPS.
Yuki,
Yeah.
Or
you go
maybe-
running up. You plant the...
Well, he's attached to one end of the ladder, and I'm gonna try and swing him over.
As you're putting the ladder down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm upset.
I'm
Our
using a lot of
Roll.
force. I'm using a lot of force to try to do this.
Dirk out, here we go.
So you don't launch off it, but you are suddenly in the air as the ladder is being put up, right?
Oh, like Lord of the Rings.
Whoa!
We also had that.
That was our plan.
So that is your
Let's see
that's your attack. You put it in place.
Mhm.
Obviously, you're not going to climb over him. I'm assuming,
No.
so you're going to wait until he gets off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
I'm
wait.
holding it.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Who's next?
you get to roll a perception.
Me?
You
Oh.
get to roll a perception.
It's a tiger, and it's left.
14.
It's right by you, and it's hungry.
I am a much
Big
bigger
kitty.
cat.
Oh, it's a bigger kitty. You're lightweight.
Okay. What did you roll?
14?
Okay. So you can tell. You hear like some odd chanting, like all right. It's really soft, but you're able to pick it up, coming from somewhere in there. So you know that there's a spellcaster of some sort in there casting a spell.
Gotcha.
This might get
I'm just
Interesting.
gonna make sure that all my
I can
poison
use this
is
off
in my
example.
dart pouch.
Okay.
All of it.
Um,
I have some ideas.
To me.
Rainer,
Yeah.
you guys are running up.
Mhm.
He's you're just a little bit quicker. You're gonna hold until he has his turn.
Yeah, I'll hold it because the plan is to have me be
Do
on
the-
top of the ladder
okay.
and shoot
Yeah.
down as
And
soon as
I'm
I
not-
reach,
I'm
or
assuming I
like
was still running
shoot the first
my
person
turn.
I
Yeah.
see.
For this.
But we haven't gotten down to.
I was 29.
Oh right, yeah. So you are running,
Okay.
and Just Steve's following. Next round, you guys will be able to get to the base of the ladder where they're at,
So we'd be like up here.
because you guys were out in the clearing. Yeah, you guys are up there at the invisible wall. And to approximate ladders, you guys want to use these for your ladders. So the person on top goes on top of it. The person on bottom, obviously.
We were on the corners of the walls, or
Yeah, probably at the corners.
You're not quite up top because I haven't.
Yeah. So on his turn, put him on top of it.
and just Steve
Yep.
was with.
Just Steve is with her. They're running around the edge. So next round they'll be at the base of your guys' ladder. Okay. So you're holding your attack inside. That guy gets to go. Okay. Those at the base hear dogs. Very rabid sounding dogs. Can you move all the dogs up towards the front of the area?
Yeah.
Actually, what you guys would have heard before the dogs is ready from like 3 different areas.
Thanks, Dad. That's exactly what I needed here today.
Willika's turn. She's holding.
Mhm.
Torvald, you place the ladder.
Yep, he's hanging on the back, and I'm.
Okay, roll the strength.
Yeah.
Ooh, 19.
Okay. Good news,
You're
bad news.
launched.
Good news, bad news.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you're getting
You
launched
plant
over
the
the wall.
ladder, and you're going over
Yeah, you're getting
the
launched
wall.
over the wall.
I cast it.
Surprise!
What?
Hell
Roll a
yeah.
perception roll as you clear the wall.
We're the magic
I'm gonna
man.
die.
12.
Yeah. So as you clear the wall, you see a guy below you.
Can I shoot
and it
him?
looks like he's got shimmering energy around him.
Oh, yeah.
You see Ragoridian Lightfingers standing right there in the middle of the area, and you actually see another guy over in the other corner. Who are you shooting at?
The guy right below me.
Okay.
Close target.
What is your either weapons master or agility, whichever
Weapon
higher.
master is 5.
Okay, 5.
You weren't supposed to throw me
17
this
or better.
far. 17 or
No way
better.
on
17 or
strength.
better.
Oh, God, this is
With
gonna be
modifications.
hard. Oh, this is gonna be hard.
Well, you know, he's flying through the air. He's not really in a stable position.
Oh,
18 plus 5.
23.
23.
23.
Okay, well, that's better. What is the AR?
Of the bow,
Yep, and don't forget to add the boost from the arrow.
8 and then 1, so 9.
Versus a 13.
It's like assault rifle AR. I think assault rifles are a 7.
My halberd's a 7.
Yeah.
Okay, you fire the arrow. You see it hit the glimmering field, and it actually punches through and sinks into his shoulder. He's like, ah!
Second one.
And then
exact same place.
immediately, as you hit the shoulder, and there seems to be like already a hole in his shirt there.
Hey.
You see the arrow sort of fall out as it heals.
He's dead. Cool. Great.
Take his head off.
I don't think that might work. It might not work.
And that's your turn. Next round, you're gonna have to make an agility check or a gymnastics check as you hit the ground. Meanwhile, while you're going through the air, the guy that you shot was chanting.
Hopefully the pain made him stop
I was gonna say,
chanting.
does the
Can you guys
mess
put
up his
this
incantation?
in front of Riordian?
Sure. And Steve has the traps, right? Or
The traps are set
traps are
outside in
set.
case people run out.
Yes.
What?
So the guy, as he's chanting, you'd see all the torchlight sort of like arc over and fly up and land in one spot, and it becomes a big fire right at that spot. Thankfully, you're not falling towards the fire.
Luckily.
So this guy doesn't even use an action to heal himself. It's just immediate.
He already
I'm
cast
flying.
He'd already cast it. He was already trying to heal what happened earlier.
magic. Gotta love it. Okay, and just Steve's turn.
Just Steve is going to head towards that ladder, I believe.
Okay, yep. So that's right. At the end of the round, you guys get there. So next round, you're actually fully
You
there.
want to be there?
And Hector,
Well, I'm at the top of the ladder.
you're at the top of the ladder. Roll a perception roll to see what
Perfect.
you see.
You see a man flying through the air.
Firing a bow upside down. I mean, it's
That was a
amazing.
Legolas.
Odd. 6 plus 8 is 14. Plus 6 is 8. No, 6 20.
Okay, yeah. So you
And I
get to the
think I
top
have
of the
a
ladder.
perception check for astute. So
Yeah, no. I mean, the student that
plus
just
1 rank.
Yeah. Okay.
on
so
that,
you
so-
get up to the top. You look around, and literally, you see everything there. You see Riordian Lightfinger standing there, looking a little perplexed. You see him flying over, doing like a somersault, firing the arrow, hitting the guy. You see that. You see the fires all going into the middle. You see the dogs ready to attack anybody that hits the ground.
Great.
You see the other big burly-looking thief guy in the corner. And you see the magic guy also.
Does the burly
The
thief guy look
the hand thing.
injured at all?
No, he does
Not
not look
injured
injured.
at all.
Not from what you can tell at your angle. And I need you guys to pick a number, just high or low. One of you high, one of you low.
I'll be low.
Okay, I'm taking high.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Okay, and like I said, Lightfinger's just like looking around, and he throws his dagger at you because he was holding his attack.
At me?
Yep, at you.
Dead in midair.
What is your agility?
He's moving. Is this the harder?
It is harder. There are
Perfect,
some
okay.
modifiers.
Does gymnastics help here?
Yeah, it
5.
does. Okay.
Nice. You only half die twice, which means you're dead.
Yeah.
I'm mostly dead.
So you take 20 damage.
He needs a
I have
13 or better
one spell slot.
to hit you.
It's okay.
So first one's gonna be doubles. Don't fail
For
us,
the
John.
day.
16.
Go through the front door.
Okay, I'll just start rolling up a new character.
Take the Minotaur shield.
I'm just glad that was psychic
And-
damage because my psychic is a 9.
If we can get her to switch with him even for a moment, we'll be.
What is your total physical?
5.
You take a health as the dagger
Actually, I think
Actually,
sort
wait,
of
hold on,
glances
hold
off your collarbone.
Squares instead of the
No,
total.
hold on, though.
section.
Does it hit my armor or no?
Well, wasn't your armor destroyed? I mean, some
Psychic
people
My
had.
armor was.
Oh, your armor was
my armor
destroyed.
was never
Yeah,
hit.
yeah. So,
No,
so
I get
your
to
armor
ignore it.
takes a point of health
Okay.
as it basically slices and glances off
I'm
of
gonna
that,
ask him.
and you see it vanish
You
as it
ignore your
passes
rank
your head.
Of
Up
espionage.
to your rank.
Woohoo!
Just
Exactly.
That's
it's
what I'm
gone.
saying.
I spent
Hey,
good money on
The
this.
minus, yeah, that's
Real question, real quick.
Not
You,
really.
you said it was psychic damage earlier, right?
Yes.
I have psychic fortitude. I can ignore it.
just 4 ranks of espionage.
You still take the damage.
Okay.
What that espionage allows is if someone's trying to attack you, this was because you were in someone else's body and dying
Got
when
it.
you switched.
You saw
Just
the
making
light.
sure how it works.
I mean, you can still function just fine even with it. You just have a headache.
I think I have a headache constantly with this group.
Sorry.
I would, but I will them away.
Yep. So
I
that
don't think you
was
take damage.
that. Okay, now Hector, you can finish your turn.
He didn't fill out all the way up to
Oh,
9,
gotcha.
Okay, Hector, you can finish
So I
your
just-
turn.
Well, I guess we're committing to this. He's in the air. He's about to land.
You see Rarian throw his dagger. You see it bounce off his
If I can
armor or slice through part of his armor.
if I can
It's only
surprise this
padded
guy at
armor.
all, I'd like to come down on his neck with my dirk.
The guy below you.
Yeah, he's facing
Okay.
from inside. I'm not really,
Okay.
and you can't just crawl over this wall. You kind of have to jump it.
Yep.
Or get
But
launched.
it's a spike.
What is your agility and/or weapons master, whichever's higher?
5. They're the same.
Okay, and you do get a bonus for blind side. You're not going to surprise him because they're expecting an attack,
Yes.
but you will get a bonus for blind side, which means you need a 10 or better.
Yay! Come average roll. It is a 13.
That's
Okay,
better than
wonderful.
10.
Good job. What is the AR of your dirk?
My dirk is the AR3.
Okay, and then you have a strength of
4.
okay, and falling, so it's a 6 versus his total physical.
This is the math that I can't understand.
of 5.
This is why only John can be a game master.
No, this
of
is not.
Dark
It's
Road.
easy once you know the rules.
He's got all the
okay.
charts.
It's got all the charts.
Excel
It's all
based.
right there. It's really easy. Oh.
Did you kill him?
0 damage.
You have leather armor, right? It's got 4 health. Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it got destroyed last
No,
round.
I'm just asking for the
Okay.
rank, so I don't have to look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you come down and drive your dirk right into his armor,
Oh, great.
and it like literally cuts the strap, and his breastplate falls off.
One more quick motion across. Just through.
So yeah. So that's what happens there.
How
And
big is he?
he's a burly guy.
Am I able to hang in there
He's
on his
like
back?
5'10", and he's got some rippling muscles.
He's
I
my
mean-
height, but ripped.
He's broad-shouldered, very built.
There might not be a way for him to touch me if I'm just hanging there. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, so you impacted with him. He falls forward a
Oh,
little
then I
bit.
fall down. Yeah.
But his strength, he made his strength. It's like you impact with him and he goes, ugh.
But then he lost the weight on the front, and
Yeah, and he goes, ugh, and you're like behind him, behind him.
yeah, I got
So
it.
yeah.
So that's where I'll place myself. Behind him.
Beginning of the next round, Rarian Lightfingers goes first.
Ah!
Ouch.
Just to let you know, he's only moving on a 40 this time.
What was he moving on last time?
Has
46.
Raynor landed?
No,
He's in
Raynor
there
will
still.
land on his
Perfect.
initiative. He's getting closer to the ground, though. Everything's falling on my side of the screen. It's great. Okay.
Your armor took that, right? The dagger?
The dagger, yeah.
Perfect.
Since there's only 2 people that he can see,
We'll just keep the higher low.
Yeah, I was.
who was low?
He was
I was
low.
low.
Okay, so this
But I'm
time,
behind
so
some guy.
he threw it at
I'm like
you.
straight behind some guy.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
no,
should still
okay,
do
so
it.
he's
No, by
gonna
reflex.
attack-
This would be great to throw it right at this guy.
He's gonna attack you again.
Eric's gonna stare you to death.
And literally, what you see him do is he throws his dagger. He reaches back, throws the same dagger, and as he does, he pulls out 2 short swords.
Not again.
No, man.
Oh, Beyblade. Can we get the Beyblade theme?
Copyright, I think.
It is. It's copyrighted.
Even so, that's what this needs.
Let it rip.
Yeah, this is why not streaming is fun.
You say on stream.
Thing.
Yeah.
Come on,
physical?
man.
My
In the
total
comment
physical?
section, the people
5.
can leave who they want to die first.
Eric.
Everyone
You
vote.
take your armor takes 2 more health.
Oh,
As this time it slams right into your shoulder blade because you're tumbling while falling. You feel it hit your armor there, and it
My armor's gone.
and it vanishes again. And you'd actually, while you're tumbling, you can make a perception roll to see where it's going.
It's Riptide.
18.
Okay, you see it appear back in its sheath that he threw it from.
Perfect
You
catch,
see
like,
the hilt
it's like
just
a laser.
reappear
There,
there.
and then it's gone.
And he's ready, and he's crouched, and he looks like he's ready to take you guys all on.
Which he is.
Isn't it Yuki's?
And now it is Yukihara's turn.
The dwarf's behind me, right?
If you
I just have the ladder.
throw me,
Yeah,
I
you've
swear-
you've got the ladder. You see him go over, so now you can go up, and you hear thump, 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 thump from just Steve. You glance over your shoulder, you can see them both.
I grab the dwarf.
Yuki, help!
I'm gonna just throw her as high as I can.
There's no help.
Just to
No
see
help is coming.
if I can
Yeah, that's how I feel.
get her up and over so
No
she
help is
can.
Okay.
What's the point of the traps if everyone's inside?
They might try running.
You're the only one who can stop him.
Why is it on me?
You're our only hope.
I can swap bodies and make him kill himself. That's why it's all on
It has to
you.
land on him though.
Watch her land on the dog.
you're our only hope.
That's why
Okay.
I launch as high as I can, because then he'll obviously look at you.
Okay. What's your agility or strength, whichever's higher? Or agility or martial arts,
Ten.
whichever's higher. What is your agility?
A 5.
She's gonna go.
So you need a 7 or better to grab, actually a 6 or better to grab the unwitting Umaya, who is starting to be less unwitting anytime she's near you.
This is not building trust with your teammates.
It's a trust exercise. No, it's not. You're failing.
I got a 10.
Okay, yep. So you reach back.
Launch!
I hate you!
What's your strength? What's your strength?
4.
How heavy is your character?
I do not weigh much for a dwarf. I'm 84 pounds.
84 pounds.
My strength is 4.
I chucked the
She
dwarf
can eat
quite a
something
long
like
way,
275 feet.
40 feet.
Straight up.
And you are flying.
Too far.
Yeah, you see the 12-foot wall
So
drop below you?
I'm just gonna.
40 feet is the dog.
As I'm in the air. This is my life now.
Arms at your side.
10, 20,
Don't worry, I should be
10,
up and over
20,
on the other
30,
side
40
by then
is
and
the brown
catch
dog.
you.
Oh, yeah, no. She didn't throw her 40 feet straight forward.
Oh,
She
just
threw her 40 feet straight up.
Up.
Oh, you might land on the guy.
So is it my turn now as I'm in
Now
the air?
it's a...
As I'm in the air.
Oh, hold on.
Fun.
Before it's your turn, do you climb the ladder at this
Oh,
point?
yeah.
Okay, now you climb the ladder, so you're at the top of the ladder. Okay.
You might not balance well with a big... Okay, cool.
I hate everyone.
It'll do as I can.
Okay, so you're coming down.
Does as I can.
Okay.
You
So I
actually
can
see Riority, and
see-
you
I
see the dogs,
the
you see
people.
everything. I'm not going to make you roll perception roll. You see
Cool.
the big ass fire.
Cool. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I under her, or is the other guy?
Am I coming down to the other side of the wall?
I mean,
is the question.
as of right now,
On the
you're
spike?
coming on the wall.
on the
spike.
wall.
I tried to. No,
The spike
You threw her
would lock.
straight up.
You gotta be careful with your wording.
She's gonna impale herself on the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Well, I'm just saying, at this moment in the arc,
There is no flying.
directly below you
Start
is
paddling.
the spiked wall.
Okay.
I might have just.
Now you can
killed
try to
them.
affect that by moving,
What power do I
changing your
have?
angle.
Okay.
That's all up to
I'm
you.
moving
But
forward. I can see everything, right?
yes, you
Okay.
can see the entire battle.
This is great. Okay, so
This is
everything
when I wish
within.
we had strings to dangle the minis.
Yeah.
And she's about.
Is this the first time we're gonna take fall damage?
Oh, and you knock everybody over.
That was
For
impressive.
shame.
For
shame.
Last time it was Eric that did that.
Yes.
Okay.
By somehow reaching straight forward, and his hand darted out to the right and hit the boat.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys, I got it.
And as I'm coming down, everyone that I can see that's within range of me, that's not like on my team, I want to try to do the emotions, and I want to do exhausted.
Okay. Well, they. So your range is 50 feet. You're 40 feet up.
It's on the list.
You're 40 feet up. So yeah, you can definitely try to do a multi-attack on. Looks like just that guy.
Just
Because
that
Riordian
guy.
is more than 10 feet away, right?
Oh, it's way more.
What about the dogs?
The dogs. You can hit whatever the closest dog is.
Save yourself spell.
The brown dog.
That's not a spell. I can just do that whenever.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I know.
Okay, so your rank is a 7.
Yes.
Okay. That's this guy. Okay, roll.
So this is when it's
2d10.
really-
Add them together. You need a
moments like these are
10 or
handy
better.
for you just to become dense and land on somebody.
Yeah, right.
Kirby's dead.
Heavy.
But now,
Embrace the dwarf.
That's a 10.
Okay. Your rank is 7. His soul is much lower.
Well, it says it's a nimbus.
Yeah. It the
Your rank is
defense
7.
against it is
Oh,
soul.
okay.
Your rank is 7. His soul is lower
Got
than
it.
a 7. Yeah. So. Thank you. He doesn't collapse, but Michael,
yes.
the guy in front of you that you just his armor
Yes.
flopped down. He just suddenly is like, and he sort of like slumps a little bit.
And the dog.
And the dog
He crawls up.
lays down and
Oh, I
Oh
got
yes.
goes straight to sleep. The other two looking around.
Cool, I'm still holding that. And then can I kind of like
And then
lean
you
forward
can,
so I don't
and then
land
you
on
lean
that?
forward as your movement to not die. Next round, you have to make an agility roll as you hit the ground.
Cool.
Okay, that was.
Oh.
So how close to the wall is that guy? Is he like matched up against it, or is he like
No,
away from it?
he was about 5 feet
Okay.
away from it,
Good.
so you're in the same hex technically as
Yeah.
him. Okay,
It's gonna be
next
And
is
you went into
magic
the
user.
Yeah.
position.
That's a useful one.
He has to make a perception roll to see who he notices.
I'm gonna die.
Probably the guy.
Okay,
that
he
just-
notices you.
I was gonna say probably the guy that just shot him with a bow.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was just trying to see if he also saw the dwarf falling
Still
from the
midair.
sky, or the guy that fell behind his friend.
It's this tiny speck.
But with
way up
his
here.
perception roll, he
Also,
failed.
whenever I do that, I do like that with my hands. That's how I do my motion thing.
I have wings.
What is your agility, sir? Or gymnastics, whichever's higher.
They're both 5.
Okay. I need this sheet real quick. Okay, successful. 5 plus 1 per rank.
I wish indigestion was an emotion.
I mean, I can give people depression.
He needs
Crippling depression.
because you're falling, a 10 or better.
Crippling depression. Also make you feel.
I don't like the sound of it.
So as you're falling, the flames that you see in the middle,
Love.
sort of like the top of it arcs over, like it's gonna hit you, and you just barely miss as the flames sort of crisp you a little. I mean, you don't take any damage, nothing catches fire.
Oh, that's toasty.
But it's like within 2 feet of your body
I'm not a
as you're
marshmallow.
falling.
This was a bad idea.
See, I imagine
And
these
what
guys.
you see him do is you see him go, yeah, and you see it just sort of
He speaks backwards.
Arcane.
That's great.
I imagine that all of these guys are very annoyed that everything is almost hitting you.
You're just flying and they're just like swatting flies.
Level 1 dude, we can't even hit him.
and you actually, as that happens, Riordan goes, if I didn't have to kill you, I'd hire you.
I mean, I'll still take the job.
Rainer.
Well, I have to make the roll, huh?
Yep, you have to make your gymnastics
Landing.
check
Okay, cool.
to see if you hit the ground okay.
13.
13, yeah, you're fine.
Sweet.
So you hit the ground in a roll, and you're going to land right behind that dog.
Oh, this dog?
Yep.
Oh,
Wow, that's a
You're
bit of
dead.
that's a different way I thought than I
Well,
launched.
because you were like tumbling in the air while people were attacking you,
That's like
you
20 feet of tumble.
you sort of affected it, and it was a good roll. So you hit the ground, and that's where you stand up. So you sort of roll and stand up there.
Okay. Yes. Light fingers is close. Still,
Start
I'm going to turn
rolling.
around. I'll still take the job offer.
Can we hear him say that?
High or low? I mean, he's probably saying it loudly, so yes.
I have silver tongue.
High or low?
Hi.
Are you going to use that? Are you going to try to convince him as your attack this round?
Sure.
Okay.
Probably
Then
won't
roll.
take it personally if that's not Riordan's personal dog. Just some
you're
other
about to
guy's
smite.
dog. Maybe it is his dog. And totally irreplaceable and named Fluffy.
28 plus 12.
40.
Yeah, that's what I rolled.
Jeez. You're on fire.
That's amazing.
What's your charm?
I wish
7.
I wish I was an attack.
What's your nimbus?
7.
8 columns.
Oh god, we're gonna have to kill him too.
That's amazing.
Work starts today. Pay isn't great, but the benefits are amazing. Get a new set of armor.
You're hired. Help defend the fort.
Armor.
Sweet.
And he looks at you. You're hired. Help defend the fort. You're a little ragged. He reaches into his vest that's on the outside of his armor, and he throws a suit of leather armor at you.
What?
That's amazing.
Just no, a whole suit of armor,
Oh.
not just a breastplate.
Oh, God.
It lands at your feet. He just sort of tosses it. You see it arc and it lands and it slides to your feet,
And,
and it is a beautiful set of armor. Right in the middle, it's got that same logo
Oh.
that you see up on the thing. The dragon holding the shield with the little stylized wings coming out the side.
See,
What's
I thought
the,
you meant he literally threw it like on him.
No.
Like,
Oh,
that's cool.
He threw it to him.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna pick that up. Also, quick question. Do you have any magic strong enough or anything to dispel a death mark?
We'll talk about that after.
Okay, fair enough.
Defend!
Do we have to kill
I'm
you
gonna
now?
dress first.
And he looks over and at the dogs and goes, and the dogs
Wait, I
they
didn't
ignore
get
you.
seen.
No,
Yeah, we're outside agents.
no, the
Still
dog that was closest to you
Is tired.
is asleep.
It's asleep now. You're welcome.
It's sleeping.
He's so quiet.
You're welcome.
Okay, and now it's the guy in front of you's turn.
I'm gonna be so quiet.
I mean, he saw me and him.
I'm quiet.
No, actually, he didn't see you.
Oh, he didn't see me?
He knows he's
Oh,
there.
I'm still in the air.
So he turns around to face you, and he's got
Tired.
he's got a short sword in his hand. Wait, is it a short sword? 1 second. I don't know why that happened. Oh, stupid list that Chuck made me make. Freaking lists. Yeah. So he's got a short sword in his hand, and it's a different kind of design than you've seen. It's a longsword, but it's a different kind of longsword. It's more of a khopesh
Okay. Yep.
than an actual longsword.
It has some curve instead of
And it's very ornate. There's like
pretty.
it's very pretty looking. It's very pretty looking.
I would like that coat.
In fact, you get to make an intelligence roll real quick.
Oh my goodness! Can I use my savant with it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. Well, that's okay. 20. I'm gonna roll again,
Okay.
and that's 20.
Roll again.
It's 40 in total. So plus 9, so 49.
Holy
So as you see this,
2 very high rolls.
several things
never rolled double
pop into
20s.
your head. First off, that's a Decker longsword, so a gypsy.
Can I say all this as
longsword.
it's coming? I'm gonna say this out
I
loud.
mean, yeah, you
I'd love
can.
to say this out
You
loud.
can.
Like, oh,
So that's a gypsy's longsword, and it's not just. It's,
I'm gonna
it's,
say Deckers, not Gypsies.
Yeah, it's perfect. So it's a Decker's longsword.
Deckers longsword.
Usually given to someone that is protecting the head of their family.
Usually given to someone who's protecting the head of their family.
Can I just be like
That's very
listening
nice.
as I'm coming down?
I mean, yeah. Are you saying this loudly?
Yes,
Or,
oh,
okay.
yeah.
Or is I'm just
And-
crossed arms
and I'm with him.
listening.
And that, by the way, is worth about like 200 gold on the open market.
That, by the way, is worth about 200 gold on the open market, but I'm assuming you don't want to sell that. And I'm with him.
No, I don't, and you're going to die.
Okay.
And I'm with the guy you just
What's your
hired.
agility?
It's 5.
We're brothers.
Yeah.
And so is my weapon master.
He needs a 13 or better to hit you because
Your
he's
brothers with
fatigued.
that guy.
I could. But I never would. I'm too proud.
We're not brothers at all.
It's like you're this way, you're 5 feet from him, and he goes.
Can I grab
I'm
that
so happy he's
sword
tired.
from him?
I mean, it's in his hand. So yeah, when it's your turn.
So tired.
real tired.
Willica is holding again until you tell her to do something. Torvald.
I'm going up the ladder.
Okay, so your movement takes you at the top of the ladder.
So I would like to do something
I
interesting.
did a cool thing. I'm gonna.
I like to kind of put my legs on the wall, and then I like to reach the ladder and pull it over, and then use it like kind of like a spear on the guy below me. I'd like to bring it down on
You're
the guy.
gonna whack him with the ladder.
Okay.
Absolutely, it's a.
Okay.
I just made that out of
Whack
some
him so hard.
thick wood limbs. Like it's.
Yeah, no, these are sturdy ladders because Just Steve wouldn't have allowed them to be made if they weren't sturdy
And I'm a big guy. We
and
need
well crafted between the two of you. Yeah.
I know what I want.
Yeah.
Higher?
Okay. So, what is your weapons master?
7.
Okay. You need a 10 or better to hit him with a lash.
Ooh, 12.
Okay. And what is your strength?
6.
So you're wrong earlier when you said 5. That's a huge difference.
Oh.
That's all right. That's all right. I don't mind.
Yeah, you increased it.
It wasn't up on my sheet.
5.
I made sure everything was the same on mine. He was very kind to give me a new one.
And that's already gone. Hold on, I have to check something real quick.
One of us is posting in chat.
Okay. Yeah. So you bring the ladder down on him,
That's a lot of weight. That was a heavy
and
ladder.
he crumples.
Take him out.
His head bounces off the ground, and he's just sort of laying there.
And I would like, so after it comes down, I like to kind of put it against the wall so it acts as a ladder still.
So you can get down on your next
This
turn.
is marshland. The legs sink in.
No, it's actually this ground was firm enough to build the fort on, so it's good, solid
Did it sink in?
ground.
No.
There might have been a little
That's
indentation.
fantastic.
Really hard to tell.
That's fine.
Did you realize that if he hired him?
And Riordan looks over. First target.
I want to get dressed first. Okay? Thank you.
Time is of the essence.
Yes, and I would need to look my best.
Just Steve.
God.
Oh,
Looks
right,
at the ladder.
He has a turn.
He's obviously
He
not
would
going up the
love
ladder
to.
with the
Do
big
the
cat in
dogs
the way.
not smell him?
He would love to.
He's on the other side of the wall. I
maybe
mean,
once
they're getting ready to
gets
attack
closer.
somebody.
But that one's asleep.
To
So
eat that.
That's true. That'd be difficult. What else can he do?
He still might do that thing that you said that would be difficult if it's what I think it is, involving the back of the paper.
Yes, it is.
He doesn't have to. Read the thing above it or below it.
Oh,
Above or
Boom
below?
boom tube. Able
able
to
to
fire.
fire.
Oh yeah, he would do that.
oh, exactly where he just saw me go. Right?
No. He wants to. He wants to
I mean,
try.
he doesn't know what's on the other side of the wall.
Can he see like the light of the flame through the?
Yeah, he could see the flame. I mean, he could see it even coming up over the top of the wall because it's a really big fire.
Okay.
Because it was just animated and moved, and yeah, so it's very.
Can he like get a general idea of where Sticky Fingers, as you would call them, is standing? Race off his
Unfortunately,
yelling?
no. No, he could roll perception though. Maybe if he rolls like really stupid high, he'd have a chance.
I won't.
I mean,
But-
last time he also they
No.
just like shooting at things that
Okay.
apparently are on fire.
Yeah,
so
so I
it
was
just
gonna
seems
say-
in character.
I was gonna say, what kind of range?
What is the AR?
8?
AR of which?
Mr. Smiles.
Mr.
Smiley's.
Smiley. So the overall rank. There's an explosion on it. What's the
Yeah.
explosion rank?
6.
40-foot radius.
Huh?
Yeah, he's just gonna huck that in the middle of
Good
the.
job. Bye bye, Rainer.
Oh shit!
Okay.
So we're talking.
He got new armor. He's good.
I am playing.
He's not in it
Just
yet.
Steve.
Circle like that. So
He's not in it yet. I'm just saying. Okay.
10 feet past you.
roll.
is where the explosion ends.
Does he have weapons master?
So that guy
I
takes the brunt
wanna
of it in front of
say-
you. Also,
yeah, he
I'm in the
does.
air.
What's the rank?
I hope he takes
One.
the front.
Okay. What's his agility?
Speaking of which, I need to turn this guy around.
3.
He attacked me.
Okay.
I'm assuming he didn't just like whip
13
his
or better
arm
to get it
backwards.
exactly in the middle of the area, or the fire. Where was he trying to hit?
Just towards the
middle.
like kind of like towards the base of this.
Okay.
But like the middle of the base of the tower thing. 17.
Okay.
That was an amazing lunch. It was amazing.
I'm very proud
You'll
of
get
myself.
experience for that
Okay.
Throwing
So.
me.
I should.
Yes.
Next piece put people to sleep.
Yes.
It lands 10 feet from where Riordan is.
Which
that
way?
way.
Can this be a
Towards
bomb?
us.
Towards her.
Oh, okay.
That's right by the dog.
Or do you have another thing for the bomb? Because this, I mean, that's a pretty round token.
I mean, we also just have this.
Well,
That
it
too.
hits and goes off.
Oh, it hits and goes off.
Yeah.
So you have a circle. That I don't think is 40.
We have
So
another
that'll be
splash
hitting the
tile?
dogs, right?
It's not big
That's not
enough.
40
it's like
feet.
20, it's a that's like a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, that's a 10. No, this is more than a. Yeah, it is a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
I need the 40-foot one, which was here somewhere. One moment.
I mean, the length of a pencil is even less than 40 feet.
He said these are 10.
Oh, 10.
Those
Yeah,
coasters
so
were?
40.
but it's like 35. Sorry,
I don't know if that's. I think these are going to still be too small.
it's like half of the width. But I mean, I can trace it.
Yeah, okay.
Just as
So
an
so
idea.
trace it. It lands, in
lands-
the middle of that hex. So
It's like right here.
He said 10 feet this way from
By-
Rodin,
on the
so
dog?
right there on the
On the
dog.
dog?
yeah, it hits on the dog.
Okay, so it
1,
explodes out to
2,
here,
4. So right here.
and draws a circle like that into the wall in the gate,
Oh, I think that might just
and also 10, 20,
That's missing me.
10,
I think it
20,
does.
30, 40
No.
into there.
It's on me.
Yep.
10, 20,
Sorry.
30
You also
Yep.
need to know where in the air I am.
is enemies another to the next hex.
You are
Has
going
to.
to be
Sorry.
affected by the blast, unfortunately.
Also
it doesn't hit him.
It doesn't
No,
take me 4
you're
seconds
gonna be
to say,
right on the edge.
Protect!
Okay.
It also
so I'm like
hits
right
the
coming
building.
down.
Okay.
I'm probably
So,
coming down
like
like,
the whole
right
front of
here,
the building.
right?
That's true. She's holding.
Yeah. Now, just to let you know, like most explosions, it's at its full rank at the middle,
Yes.
and then as it moves out, the rank is greatly
dissipate.
reduced.
Okay.
Thankfully. Unless it's fireball from D&D, in which case it's not really
This
an
dog's
explosion. It's
asleep.
just
Yeah,
fire.
no, it's not.
It's a
It's not
wave.
that.
That
It
dog's
is.
out.
It is. Thankfully, not that.
Oh, that
at
sleeping
least the
dog's
dog
gonna
was
die.
It may not. Maybe it's a...
Well, the brown dog was the one that was sleeping.
Yeah, I'm
right?
saying, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
And
in range.
It hits in the middle of the
black
black
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
Which is probably dead.
Poor thing.
Or Ryardian's favorite pet.
Okay. So
Are we sure that's his favorite
have-
pet?
I don't know, it has the longest face.
It might be the one closest to you that's his favorite.
It's the one that looks like Alien. I don't know why not. He could have been writing that out of here.
The health of the dog is 2.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Dog's
It's dead.
dead.
Okay, the black one.
It takes 6.
Does it even is there any
Is it just
left? Is there
disintegrate?
anything left?
So it had 2 health. It takes 6, so it's at -4.
It's
so
not
-2
even-
past dead. There's bits of dog that flies.
That
but
one's
it's off the
dead.
map.
What about the one that was sleeping next to it?
The one next to it, it's rank 5. It's almost dead.
So it's ailing, but it's
Who else
I
is
just had it flipped
within
down 'cause it's still asleep.
the immediate 10-foot circle around it?
just
Riordan.
Riordan.
Okay.
And the fire itself.
It doesn't affect Riordan. He actually does a backflip.
Does he
this
move
is-
his position at all, or is he backflips
It,
stationarily?
it wouldn't be a back. So as the explosion goes off, he
Yeah.
sort of like rolls with the explosion.
Sure.
So he would be pushed out towards the
By
edge
you.
by you.
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
What's up, boss?
The next level out, 20 feet.
There, no, nothing.
Okay, 30 feet.
That's me.
Big guy and
Big guy.
Yeah, big rogue.
I don't know quite where I am, but I'm on
And
top
Rainer.
of the wall, if that matters.
Big Rogue and
Yeah.
Rainer.
Okay, Big Rogue and Rainer. Okay.
And I think the other dog was within that 30th.
No, that other dog and me are both in the 40.
So then, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, he actually takes some damage. He gets knocked forward. He has to make an agility check to see if he falls on you. He does not fall on you. He's like, "Whoa!"
Oh, great! I might be able to grab that sword from him really quick.
I have the dirk.
So 40
other
is the other
dog-
dog and then me.
I'm gonna go last, so that's
Get the
that.
dirk.
It's also dying.
Kill it.
They get knocked over basically far enough that they're down and bleeding. You can tell that they're not going to be of effect.
So the sleeping dog is basically
The 40.
dead.
Oh, you're the 30
I'm in
range
30.
also. What is
But it's not
your
eliminated yet. It's
I have a
just bleeding.
gymnastics of
agility?
5.
They're
Or
both
5?
bleeding out.
Okay.
It's not bits.
Yeah.
If this
Still a dog.
thankfully the wizard is kind of pinned in the best way.
Huh.
I mean, he's also out.
You take
He's ready to get decapitated.
A health?
1 health
Okay.
from the explosion. You don't have your armor on yet, so it doesn't absorb any of your damage.
I'm in the 40 feet.
You're at the 40-foot range. What is your agility?
A 5.
And
Total
the armor
physical.
doesn't get damaged at all, correct? Good.
My total physical is
Yep.
5.
Okay, you don't take any damage. But it does sort of like cushion your fall a little bit.
Nice.
It's like, boom! So it's going to be a little bit easier for you to make your agility roll. To
Oh,
land.
so good.
And you're not affected at the top of the wall.
Okay, cool.
And you're not affected at the top
Does
of
Does
the
it
wall,
affect
obviously,
the
because you're
fire
way
in
out.
any way?
The fire,
Oh yeah, the guy.
high or low, just Steve?
The guy's knocked out. I mean,
Hi.
No, so it doesn't get snuffed out, and it doesn't blow. The explosion makes the fire blow a little bit. As the explosion hits the wall of the building does not creak inward or anything. It actually weathers it just fine. But as the explosion hits the gate, you guys hear a sound of bells clanging like crazy. You hear clang, 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 clang. You'd recognize it as a magic spell. You'd recognize it as a magic
It's
spell
an
of alarm
spell.
on the
It's an alarm
freaking
spell.
gate.
oh, what's that?
Ladders.
Alarm spell? Got it.
So do I know that spell?
You don't know it, but you would recognize that it's a mystical effect.
Oh, what's that? That's an alarm spell? Thanks.
If you want to kidnap anyone, by the way, kidnap the magic caster. I would like to talk to him.
And that was Rainer's
kill him.
turn.
He's about to die.
That was Rainer's
Probably.
turn? Don't you mean just
Or that was just Steve's turn. Sorry. Hector.
Yeah,
I get to cross.
I'm gonna
these
wrest
dogs
that,
off of that.
longsword Kopesh right out of that guy's hands with both hands if I can.
Okay. What's your agility?
It's
Or
5.
martial arts?
5.
Or okay. You need a. Normally, you would need
Like
a
lots.
13 or better. However, he's fatigued. Just got hit with an explosion. 8 or better.
Time to fail.
6.
You failed. Do you have fortunate by any chance?
No, I'm not. I have no lucky things at all.
Okay, then nope. So you grab it with both hands. And he's like,
No.
"You're just gonna make it easier to kill you. You realize that, right?"
Well, I mean, it's not like I could have damaged him anyway. So
I mean, he's not wearing any armor.
I guess.
Probably could have just stabbed him.
I'm assuming he's kind of full health, but
I mean, maybe. Okay, so that was the end of the round. Top of the
it's gonna
round.
suck. I'm gonna die. at the top of this
Riordian's
round.
turn, and all of you guys are visible to him.
Except for just Steve.
Except for
I'm
Just Steve.
still
So I need
behind
you guys to
somebody
pick a
else.
number between 1 and 6. Just Steve is 6.
Oh.
Just because he's not going to attack him.
4.
Well, he won't attack me, right?
Oh, right. So
So
never
5.
mind. Pick a number 1 through 5. Just Steve is 5.
Oh, perfect.
So you're 4?
Yeah.
2.
I'll be 1.
3.
3, 1.
This is gonna be bad, guys.
You just roll a d10.
Actually, it's going to roll a d4 because Just Steve's not being attacked this round.
No, right.
4.
Not me.
Hi.
Falling Dwarf's turn.
Hello there.
So he's going to attack the
No,
Falling Dwarf.
I can't do that as a reaction.
He just wants to show off. He wants to hit the moving targets that are falling.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He just likes going for the ones that are in the
That's
air.
why
Like,
I threw her.
All this evening is to him is just a late night game of clay pigeon.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as you're falling, he has 2 swords out of his crouch. He goes, "Oh, this is going to be fun." He puts one away.
You can do it, boss. You can do it.
Actually, this is going to be funny. He puts
What?
He puts his left one away, and as he does, he spins, reaches across his body, and throws his
Just
dagger
throws
up
it
at
at
you.
me.
Agility
5.
7 or better with minuses because you're falling through the air. 17.
Where
Death.
does he hit me?
3 columns.
In the death.
Total physical.
In the death.
Total physical? 5.
Okay.
Where does he hit me?
That is a great
Those are different.
question.
Your health and your total physical.
He is aiming
defense.
for your chest.
Okay.
So,
know,
just
minus
because it's
total
easier to
physical
hit center mass on a moving target. So he's aiming for your chest. Your armor takes
Plus, my breath has a health of 9.
3 health.
Okay.
Nice.
So it hits your armor, and you see the dagger mystically vanish as
Also-
it
Does she make eye contact?
So,
No.
do I need to mark down the health off my armor?
Yeah, you need to mark the health off your armor.
Hey, nice throw, boss.
Of course, I always hit my targets.
Yeah, I know that hurt. By the way.
That's why I gave you new armor now that you're working for me.
Fair enough.
Yukihata.
I'm a pout.
On.
That guy?
Perfect.
The
Okay.
Beastmaster? His back's turned to me.
Which
pretty much.
side are you gonna try and land on? Because I think you could do either.
What is
He's,
your
he's
agility's
facing you. He's distracted by you, so I'm going for, like...
6 or better?
We're going to just crush him and slice his throat. That's the goal.
Oh,
15.
13.
Doesn't matter, 2 columns.
It's still
Oh,
big.
13,
It's
yeah.
still big.
Animalistic weaponry rank?
That is 3.
Strength?
10? Or no, 4. That's 4. Sorry.
Offended? Like,
I'm
you've
working
been
on
hiding a 10 strength this whole time?
What the hell? Okay. So,
It's right under the agility
I think she
score.
could have yeeted me across the entire encampment if she
Okay.
had a 10.
so how do you want to do this? What are you doing?
Space
I
rocket.
pounce him, and I just go to crush his back and lift his head up and just...
Yeah, so you see the cat. Her feet land on his shoulders.
Oh god. Okay.
Perfectly
smush.
on his shoulders.
That's a lot of. That's a good amount of weight on his shoulders
And
too.
even though this man is immensely strong,
Yes.
I smush him. I
he was
smush
sort of
him.
slumped over, and as she
Tired.
hits,
And this is a
On
12-foot wall.
fire.
as she hits, you see his back sort of go, and you hear a odd grinding noise. And he sort of slumps forward, and as the weight is coming down, she grabs his long black hair and pulls his head backwards and literally cuts his head off.
That's amazing!
Shit!
Then he hits the ground, and there's blood from the body, and she's standing there holding his head. And she,
Boss, it looks like your bullet
Higher
father's
low.
dead.
Higher low, higher low.
Hi.
Yeah, so you go, and it's like the hair tangles in your claws for a second, and then you let go, and blood splatters around a little bit. But you're able to get your fingers free from
Gain
greasy
restriction, bloodthirsty.
Anyway,
Hey, boss, it looks like most of your bullet father's dead.
yeah, that's why I hired you.
Thanks,
Take 'em
boss. I'll try.
Take them all out.
I don't think I can do all of them.
That was
Oh
excellent.
yeah, you can.
Okay.
I got faith in you.
Oh, thanks. That means
Am
a
I
lot.
landing yet?
Yeah, so now it's your turn to land. So roll an agility roll. Do you have gymnastics? What's your agility?
5.
I could have gone for the...
You said it was easier because of the explosion.
It is easier, so it would have been a 13 or better. Now it's only a 10 or better. So
Thank you.
it's nice. It's a 50-50 roll. Just so you know, half the time people roll a 10 or better.
That's 13.
Okay, yep. So you hit the ground, you roll, you are literally you roll through some of the blood.
Gross.
You're right beside Yukihata.
Oh, all right.
He's dead. laying
Like
flat.
so.
There you go. Actually, no, I think you had her in the right spot the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wait,
Where I was.
There you go.
originally.
Yep, perfect.
he's face down.
Yep, he's face down, and there you guys go.
Cool.
You're on the ground. What do? It's still your attack.
I'm very pleased.
That does not count as your attack. That counts as your instant action and
Awesome.
your movement.
Cool. That guy's dead. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow
Okay.
and I want to shoot at Riordan. Just see
Okay.
if I can.
Agility or weapons master, whichever's
I know.
higher.
She might roll
5?
a 40.
It would be a good distraction to get him to make eye contact. Just saying.
26
Don't
or
shoot
better.
me.
26 or better.
Yeah, that's so.
Better is preferred.
This ain't gonna happen.
That's cocked.
Yep, gotta reroll that one. That's an 8.
Yeah. Boom! And as you shoot towards him, he just sort of like leans back and it just whizzes right by his head. He's like,
Really, it goes right
"Nice
by his
try."
head, John.
Is he looking at me?
You want to look at the map, John? Right by his head.
Oh,
What's
if
by
it's
his
right
head?
by his head, he's standing right behind him.
But there's a dog there too.
No,
No, not right behind
not
him.
right
though.
behind him. Like direct line behind you.
You're just.
What's your agility?
And you're much bigger than he
5.
is.
My gymnastics is 5. That makes it better.
Yeah, it barely misses you. It clips your ear. You don't take any damage from it.
Lucky.
You just keep getting grazed.
Looks like you're doing your job.
Hey, piercing.
Nice.
Okay, Rainer. So instant action, you put your armor on.
So what's the stats for the armor?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh,
It's pretty.
It's
Just know
armor.
It's pretty.
It's pretty leather armor. It's a full suit of leather armor. It's
Does
really
that take his
nice.
whole turn to put
That's
it on?
No.
Actually,
It takes his movement and his instant action to put it on.
That's
I
a
did-
that's a quick change act.
I do have an extra attack.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Right. So your next attack.
Is to kill Rainer.
Can I try to shoot through the fire and hit the dog?
You
the
can
crossbow.
see the dogs are bleeding.
Oh, wait,
they're
it's down
not
already.
moving.
Right,
Yeah.
There is this one here that has.
It's-
Well, no,
bleeding
that
out.
one's also bleeding.
Yeah, they're all
and
bleeding out.
asleep.
They're all bleeding out.
There's one
Yeah.
target left.
Okay.
There's
And
one.
it's Riordan. Okay.
Rainer.
Rainer.
Yeah, there is one target and it's Rainer. Only really one target you can hit.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hit
no,
one
no.
of you.
I always get grazed.
Damn it!
Wait, shouldn't he like get the fortunate?
That's your new. That's
advantage
your
or something.
That's your
by
new
default?
nickname. What?
Graze.
Graze.
Grazed.
Graze.
What are you, a cow? No.
You need that on the show.
Nickname.
Did it hit? No, did it hit?
Grazed.
Did it hit? Grazed. Did it hit?
Grazed.
Grazed.
Does a 28 hit? It was grazed. What? Ow. Just don't worry about it. 900 to hit. Grazed.
Okay.
Proceed.
I don't know what I want to do.
Okay. Is there a spell you want to do, or
I only have one left. So, can I hold an action?
you can hold an action?
Okay, cool.
Okay. So we're going to hold that action, Rainer.
That's scary. Double attack.
Okay, well, I put the armor on.
Yep. You put the armor on.
Okay, and I'm just gonna be like,
You can't really move anywhere. It takes your movement and your instant action to put the armor on.
Do you have any ranged things at all?
He has a
I
bow.
have a bow.
Oh, nice.
Okay, don't worry, boss. I got the Minotaur. I'm gonna totally just aim at him, but miss on purpose.
Okay.
Get a
Roll in case you get double ones.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
You could kill him
Don't get double.
no, I got a 16.
Okay. Yeah. So you
if you were hitting him.
Hit his horn.
Don't worry, boss. I'll get him.
Just go between like a field goal.
So you see everyone hears Rainer. Don't worry, boss. I'll get him. And he levels at you, and the arrow goes off to your left and high. It's like
Yeah, don't worry. I'll totally get him.
Good shot.
I'm also just be like this.
You're lucky he's so convinced.
you didn't have Willick do anything. Torvald.
So, first off, I'm going down the ladder,
Okay.
and I'm going to just make sure that the guy underneath it is out by just I'm not like stomping him, but I'm landing on him just to
Okay.
make sure.
Yeah. You don't even hear a.
All right.
Is he dead?
You're looking at it. His neck is at an odd angle.
Oh, man.
And you just landed on it.
Yeah, that's a lot of Minotaur, man.
So, Rainer, would I know that he said he was trying to wink at me, and would I know that he's trying
How high
to...
is your intelligence?
Actually, what's your charm and nimbus?
Mine?
No, his.
Oh.
You know this man is a scoundrel.
Charm 3, Nimbus 2.
Okay.
You know this man's a
I can-
scoundrel.
You haven't spent enough
Can I
time
have
in
told
bars.
Willica, I'd be like, hey,
13 or better.
Willica, tell him that I'm still on his side.
My baby.
Oh, I just realized that I was pointing up this whole
Oh.
fucking time. Hi guys, I'm still here.
12.
Thanks AJ for letting me know the cam's messed up that I didn't see on the chat because I was focusing past the screen. Appreciate that. 12. So high or low because that's close. And do you have unfortunate at all?
I don't.
Do you have good fortune at all?
I don't.
Okay.
The only fortune we
Just
have
a
here
straight
is
high or
bad.
Low.
Okay. Yes. At first you're like, I'm gonna kill him. I mean, it's right. I rolled a 5. But yeah, then you're like, well, maybe he's just playing.
Okay.
Start stomping at him.
So if I'm down now,
Oh, you can totally tackle him, just for fun.
Maybe he's
I
dead.
would like to flank around them to the front of this building
Okay.
to just kind of impose myself there.
Okay.
Can't run.
Could I get like probably
You can go
some-
30 feet.
So three
Three
whole
squares.
So you can get to there.
Okay, that is in range, isn't it?
That is in range, I believe. I don't know where Riordan is. I know
He's
he's
right next to
him.
him.
Right next to him.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Did you guys move him because of the blast?
Yes.
Yep,
Okay,
he
good.
got
Got
one to
pushed.
the.
I just want to
To the
make sure
next.
because I can't.
Yes.
The building is in my way.
Do you want me
It's
to
great
move
for the viewers.
Would you like me to move the building?
No,
Because, I mean, it's...
no. It's sort of needed for in case you guys grab someone or throw them into the building or something like that.
Can we
So-
bounce off the building?
You can certainly do whatever you want to try to the building.
Oh, I should have moved. I didn't move.
So I'm
your
going
movement
around.
was rolling.
I-
Your movement was
Right,
rolling
right,
and,
I had
and
to land.
recovering.
I'm going to just kind of as part of my backswing. I'm just gonna kind of make it look like I'm trying to bring the back end into him, but not, and then into light fingers.
Okay, you're going to try. What's your weapons master or agility, whichever's higher?
7.
17 or better, because I will give you that little advantage for...
It's creativity.
Ooh, doubles.
Not doubles.
Oh, not
That's
doubles.
15 then?
Just should have lied and said it was doubles.
I should have, but
it's okay.
high or low,
Bad
because
things
it's
happen.
between the columns.
sticking with low.
No. so you swing, you go like this, and everyone would see him go the... Ha-ha! Nope, not quite.
Missed
How are you
me.
slippery
You're
little...
gonna have to be quicker than that.
Boom. And of course you miss. Rainer.
I got you.
Well,
You
that was...
see him swinging right at you, and you're like, and he barely misses.
Hey, good dodges, boss. Oh, Lord, that almost killed me.
And now it's
like-
just Steve's turn.
He's going up the ladder now, right?
Okay, yeah, he can...
He can finally be up the ladder.
Oh, that's free.
Oh, now he has a
What did I hit? Oh, good shot.
He... He's not going to take another shot because he knows he needs Torvald. Admit it. What else?
He likes him. He does
mentioned
like
that
him.
earlier.
Yeah,
hey,
he
no,
does-
we need that one.
He
was the
does
exact
like
words.
him.
So,
He
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
blow Torvald
He wouldn't blow
up.
Torvald up.
If it was me standing next to him.
I'm just saying.
What?
The dwarf might be...
What?
What does he want to do?
Oh, my.
I mean, he did put one of the Mr. Smileys in your mouth
Nobody likes me.
and held the
what that
torch really
does-
close.
Nobody likes me.
He doesn't
know
have
why.
anything.
I do.
Yeah,
Wait,
he
isn't there something about
he
people
doesn't
not trusting
have
you or
too
just
much
trusting her?
on him. Most
She's got
stuff
distrust
is...
too.
I got
believe.
Mine's Elven.
Both of you have
Mine's
distress.
an Elven.
Yeah, hers is
though.
only
Mine
for
is
elves.
more
No,
of
he's
just
not.
because no one knows what I am.
What are you?
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
He's not much of a combat character. He's got a lot
not
of...
really. Not really.
He's
yeah.
got a lot of support outside of combat things.
What if instead of he went up the ladder, could he, like, he already made a bunch of traps. Could he try throwing one at the guy?
Well, the traps
They're
are
already
in
mounted.
place.
They're like...
So if
Yeah.
someone runs like
Like if he runs out the gate.
Actually, I was gonna
Rambo
say-
First Blood movie, you know, there are going to be
Yeah.
things swinging and hitting people and going off and barbed darts flying out at them.
Oh, perfect. I love that.
Yeah.
So if
He-
he runs past those traps, we might see some cinematic crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
From the outside, let's say before he went up the ladder, would it look like he'd be able to open the gate from the outside?
I mean,
think
there
it's
is the
didn't it
alarm
already
going
open?
off.
Yeah, the alarm's already off.
And the
Oh.
gate actually the gate actually did
it's
blow
ajar.
open a little bit. So instead
Oh,
of climbing, he could
Yeah.
just walk around the gate.
So
Logs open, opens
And he
the
knows where he
gate.
put his traps.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah.
He's the one who placed them.
and then
He's
he'd
the one who
shout some obscenity at Lightfingers,
Okay.
and
You're
then,
poor!
and then back off, and then he's going, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's what he's doing. He's
Okay. Hector.
placed. Wow. I'm gonna pick up that Kopesh.
Okay. Yeah, you can pick it up.
Does he have anything else nice on him?
I mean, his armor looked nice.
Yeah, but the
before you
strap
cut
is
the thing.
cut. It could get repaired later, but
Before you cut the thing. I mean, you can
I
roll
already
a
have
quick
armor on.
perception roll. Remember, this is 4 seconds.
okay, I'll do a quick perception roll as long as it doesn't take my action or anything.
Yep. Nope.
Okay, perfect. 12 plus my astute.
No, it just looks like he's got his armor and he's got the
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
there's a dagger on his belt or two.
Can I grab a dagger and throw it? Is that grabbing two things too much?
You could grab the dagger and throw it if you give up your movement.
Yeah, I'll grab the dagger and throw it and try to hit light fingers if possible.
Okay. What is your agility or
There's just
weapons
one
master?
person.
5.
Who's an issue in this equation?
Just need to get a
I got it.
not behind
1
him.
to or better.
I got a holographic Kopesh card, guys. 12.
Okay. You completely miss.
Yeah, that's fine.
You throw the dagger and
I
he
tried.
sort of tumbles out of the way.
Did I manage to see how much that dagger was
Is
worth
that
on the
still
way?
going
It was
towards
just a dagger.
him?
Just a dagger.
It was
Perfect.
just a dagger.
Perfect.
It's it's
just a
useless.
dagger.
It's not as cool as the sword.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's also not as well appraised as the sword.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those are real jewels in the hilt. I mean, it's not the fake crap.
And there's gold.
And
probably.
yeah, it's gold. I mean, it's worth a lot. There's actually gold inlay in the steel.
Why
of
would you
the blade.
sell it?
You know, yeah.
This is a great finishing.
So that's Hector. Rayordian is next. And now he can see everybody,
Oh no.
including just Steve.
Oh.
I mean, you could just roll it and then
3.
just go off of our chart.
Oh, right. I could, but that's just too easy.
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
Torvald.
I like that is there.
You're right there.
I swung
He
at
has
him.
he has one short sword out.
Oh, you're about to get gutted for a second.
He attacks you with his short sword, just because that's what he can do. Okay, I know we were going a little bit late. Normally we'd cut after 3 hours. We did start late, so just thought I'd let chat know that we're so into it. We're trying to get this done and see what we can do. We might have to pick up this fight next session. Do you guys mind going later?
I don't.
No.
I'm good.
Okay, I just
like
want to
that.
make sure that it's not impacting
One more
anybody.
round.
Okay,
More than one more round. Kill
Yeah.
him.
what is your agility,
So one
sir?
more turn.
Oh, 3. Wait, no, 4 because I'm limber.
That's right.
I wonder what would happen if we chucked him into the fire. Big fire.
Golf him.
4 better to hit you.
Hey.
You said you had a halberd?
Uh,
Maybe just golf swing him into the fire.
13. 2
That's
calls.
probably more than 4.
Total physical. What do we got? Total physical?
It says 7, but I increased my strength and health last time, and it didn't go up. So
Let me take a look at your sheet. How does it kill them?
If you miss, you hit him. Which is not a problem either.
I heard that.
No, it's fine. Your health is
You're
6. You increased it to
the one
6.
who got
Yeah.
fancy
Total
new armor.
physical is 7.
You're the one that yeets
This is the new
everyone
one that I
everywhere.
printed out for you?
it is, but
It's
like the
faster.
strength
So
wasn't
all
up,
you
and
have to
neither
do
was the
is close
agility.
enough.
So
Oh, that's odd. Okay.
I don't know if I
So
tried.
we'll
How
fix
long
that
would-
later.
how long
Again,
would it
on
have taken you to
my
get
side.
from the
Sorry
town?
about
That's
that.
all right,
Sorry about
you're-
that.
you
That was a
you have
mistake.
a lot.
Not,
You on the horse.
not long.
So
If he has a spell reflect thing.
your armor takes 4 damage
Okay, that's the rest of my armor.
as he slices through the remaining portion of your armor.
Like,
Hey, this is some nice stuff. Watch it.
He's finally I got through the can.
Man, you really hate armor, don't you, boss?
I do. People shouldn't wear it unless they're me.
What about me? You just gave me armor.
Well, yes, and my people.
Oh,
Me and
okay.
my people.
Oh, okay.
We can wear it. But other people shouldn't wear it. Yukihara.
Watch, there's a kill switch in your
I'm
armor.
going to
Stand there might be.
run as fast as I can to get up to where this guy was. To climb, parkour up the wall.
Okay. Roll an agility check. You have an agility of 10, so it's not completely outside of the
And
realm
the
of-
running of 7.
I did get a 9.
Yeah, so you are able to do it. You need an 8 or better. So yeah, you're able to. So the running of 7, just to let you know, allows you to go 50 feet in a turn. So how far?
It was about 50 feet straight line, but the vertical distance is not included.
Yeah, so you're halfway up the wall this turn.
Okay.
So since we don't have a halfway thing, can you take?
I can take one of these and halfway it.
Yep, thank you.
Turn upside down.
Bam! Look at that. And we still
Nice.
have the ladder.
Oh,
Okay, perfect.
Huh.
Balance.
Not used to playing with
So yeah,
big
so
boys.
you're popping up
Been a
the
while.
wall, and you know you're going to be able to make it. But yeah, that's just where you are this turn.
I'm going for the crossbow, guys.
Do it.
There's a big butt
Actually, if you
crossbow.
give up your attack, you can go another 50 feet, so you can get all the way up there.
Oh yeah,
Dash.
I'm gonna do that.
Double dash.
Okay.
That will get you all the way
Yeah.
up
I'm just
into
launching myself
the.
Yeah,
up there.
that'll get you all the way up
Nest.
into
See, I
the
launched
into the
myself.
nest
Body
with
should
the
still
dead
be
body.
there.
There is a guard's body still there,
Oh.
but there's too much.
I'm gonna kick
Yeah,
it
it's
out.
crowded. So
There's like side walls.
You have room.
There's no real way. It's
You can
almost like a
stand in there.
gazebo on top of it.
Oh,
On top of the building is the best way to describe it. There's no real way to kick him out. But yeah, you get up there. Maya.
Okay. I want to move towards him.
Okay, so what's your movement?
It says 5.
5, so 30 feet.
Okay.
So 3 of those.
Am I close enough to use my whip?
How long of a whip do you have? Standard? Is it a 5 foot, 10 foot, 12 foot? Those are your choices. You didn't tell me, so I didn't put it on.
we talked about that.
Health 2, AR 1.
You mentioned it. I was across the room. I'll remember it later. I don't.
Okay, yeah. So I'll let you pick right now. 5, 10, or 12.
Okay, I'll go with 10.
Okay, so it's a 10-foot whip. How far away are you from him?
2 squares.
10,
So 20.
20.
Well,
So
there's
that's 20
10
feet.
feet in between us, and then he's on that. Yeah.
High or low?
High.
It's a magic
No.
whip.
I rolled a 1.
That's fine then. Okay, then I'm not going to use that. So is it just the fire on its own? It's not in anything?
The fire is sitting on the ground,
Okay.
just burning in place. It's now down to a regular fire size, not the looming huge fire that it was, because the guy that was controlling it died.
Yeah, he did.
The mage controlling it is no more.
Yeah.
It was an accident.
The ladder accidentally came down on his neck. He had no idea how.
And then a heavy Minotaur came and crushed him.
crushed the rest of his shoulder. No, it's all right. It was an accident.
I'm
Didn't see
okay.
him there. Oh, I didn't see him there. Sorry.
Okay.
These things happen when you just
Yeah.
put yourself right up next to a wall. That's supposed to that's the ideal spot for the ladder
Right?
for an ambush. It was
Still 20 feet away from me? That's lame. Okay. I don't have anything that I can do, really.
Thorvald used body slam.
There's a lot of body to slam.
I think
I'm thinking the golf
Good leg.
approach might be a
That's a
little
good
bit
one.
better.
What?
I was playing Battlefield with Jason.
Okay,
I missed his puns.
I'm going to... I want to take the whip still, but I want to light the whip on fire. In the
Okay.
guy that's right next to
Yep,
me.
you can do that.
Okay, cool. Like that, and then I'm going
And
to
whip his ass.
hold until either he gets close to me or...
Okay. Okay, and so you're going to hold both of your attacks until then?
Yes.
Okay, just remind me when I get down to Hector, if he doesn't get close to you, that
Yeah.
you can still do stuff at that point. Rainer.
Okay.
Wait, could I... Sorry. With the extra attack, can I sacrifice one of my extra attacks to move more? Or no? Just action.
Sure,
Yeah? Okay.
I'll allow it.
Do you want to move another 10?
Yeah, I want to move next
Okay.
to him.
Alright, we can't get these two confused, guys.
Okay, then I just want to...
One's got a bow, the other one's got a hook. Wait a minute.
Wait, a bow?
That's a crossbow.
Okay,
on,
and-
on the crossbow, and yeah, anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, so now you are close enough to attack.
Cool. I want to not try to like hit him with it. I want to try to wrap the flaming thing around like his legs so
Okay.
he can't move.
Ooh, you're gonna hold him
Um,
still for me. Thank you.
Oh,
Weapons
try.
master or agility, whichever's higher.
5.
Okay.
really
25
close.
or better.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
It might. It's statistically improbable. You could roll a 100. That's the joy of this game.
Nope, that's a 5.
Okay, so you try. He just sort of steps up out of the way. You do get a perception roll since you are this close.
Okay. That is in 8. Does my enhanced vision help at all?
Your binocular vision will help. It doesn't really matter.
Night vision.
What you notice as a magician is that as he's stepping out of the way and moving, you see a slight pulsing glow around his hands.
Just his hands?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like somebody.
What does that mean?
Looks like somebody is forcing him to
Would
kill
I
you.
know what it is?
It's obviously it's a mystical item of some sort. You'd really have to study the item, but you can notice that as he's moving,
Pulsing
as
around?
everything is like barely missing him, you see his hands sort of pulse. It's really faint. It's not like it's a bright light, not like you could really see it in the dark, but because you're close enough and you're a magic user, you're like, oh, because you know how to make items and you can see the sort of mystical.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, Torvald's right at his side, right?
Yep.
Aim for the hands.
She goes, aim for his hands. Rainer.
Okay.
Psych. I'm waiting for the psych round. If it ever comes, I'm hoping it comes.
I'm going to
Watch it never come.
back up about like to right here.
Okay.
Make it look like you're flanking me.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'm
You're going
gonna
to
whisper,
miss
just be like, "Hey, cast a ball of acid on that dwarf." The not the dwarf. Sorry. Look, he said dwarf, and there's 2 dwarf minis standing right there.
That's a halfling.
There's a halfling. Halfling
But
is your
you said
target.
the
Yeah,
dwarf.
just
It's
be
a
like,
hobby.
just a ball of acid. Try to get it inside his little personal shield bubble, if that's possible. Thank you.
Higher low.
Did she hear dwarf? Or did she
Hi.
hear halfling?
Halfling.
That's the question.
Halfling.
But did she hear?
Do you have unfortunate at all?
I'm unlucky.
Or unlucky? What do you give me?
What do you need?
I don't know. I'm kind of like hungry. I
I'll
want
get
food.
you. I'll give you like 3 servings of food.
Food now. Food before I help.
Okay, hold on. Do I have any food in my pouch?
Higher low?
Hi.
Nope.
You know what? I think the cat might have stolen it.
Okay, feed me and I'll help.
Okay.
Dog.
That is some
Can I-
cooked dog right there.
Can I go to the
no.
wizard?
Oh no.
Yeah?
Pat
Any
the
food
wizard
on
down.
hand?
Higher low?
Or any magic item.
Okay, so just to let you know, your attack this round is going to be patting down the wizard
Yeah,
and
that's
taking stuff. Okay. No.
Jordan's gonna
No.
react to that.
Okay.
No, your targets are over here, idiot!
I
don't
just
know
needed
why
to
I
grab my
hired you.
arrow.
I don't know why I hired you. You got more in your quiver.
Oh, that's right. My bad. I forgot.
Just shout out, "I'm hungry." Okay.
I mean, you do pat him down. What you do find is some thieves' picks in his pouch.
Yeah, I also pick up my arrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Waste not, want not.
Oh no.
Okay. Willika is obviously not
Will
going.
she
Torvald.
eat raw dog?
You heard what I said, right?
So she tried to whip but missed, right?
Yeah. She tried to coil him, and he just sort of like stepped out of the way from where it was going to coil.
And I yelled at you. I said, aim for his hands.
Well, shielded pretty much everybody.
Yes.
So let's be honest.
That was some really nice armor, and I'm going to take hold of it and try and knock him down, like towards
Okay.
his shoulders, and just
Okay.
kind of. I just want to pin him.
Okay. Well, that actually
If
helps
anybody
you.
can
believe
hold
it or
him
not.
still long enough for me to
Weapons
get
master or
something.
agility or martial arts, whichever's higher.
7. Some martial arts.
13 or better.
That's not
I
bad.
can do this.
That's good.
Hey, 17.
Yes!
Is a winner.
That's a whole column, by the way. What is the AR of your weapon and or your strength?
7
Big.
with my halberd.
Have you named it yet? Is its name Hal?
I should name it.
It's its name Birdie.
Okay, so you managed to pin him to the ground.
Uh-huh.
It's almost worthy of a name.
Like Jeff.
So you're over him. Oh wait, no, wrong
Well, my
one.
casting requires chance, so I wrote chance.
Restrained. Put that on him
Yes. Yes.
as you pin him to the ground.
I say his name first. and then
Oh wait,
I'll
Hector's
back.
gotta go first before I go, huh?
Good.
Have you?
Oh, Light Fingers gets to go before me. Never mind.
Right. Yep. Just Steve's turn. He'd be like, "Great, you got him down, everyone." I don't know. What is he gonna do?
Kill the
Good job.
bastard!
Kill him.
Thinking
Kill him
like,
so he can
bastard!
be free.
Wait,
Kill him
ask-
so he can be free.
ask-
Cut off his hands!
Ask him why he has
Cut
to
off his
kill us.
hands!
Ask him why he has to kill us.
He doesn't have to kill us.
He
He
said
doesn't
he
have
did.
to. He said he
No.
wanted to.
No, he said he has to.
No, he wanted to.
He says he has to.
Who said he has to?
He did.
When you climbed in, he's like, "Too bad I have to kill you. I'd rather hire you."
Well,
Because we're invading his
probably
farm.
because we're invading him.
Maybe just quickly ask him why he has to kill us. And if he says, "Because I feel like it," then kill him.
If I saw you do that, I'm yell again, cut off his head!
Probably what Just
I
Steve
don't
would say.
think Just Steve has a implement for cutting off hands.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, he has a lot of things at his girdle.
He does have a lot of things.
He has
in
a
his
saw?
Does he have? Yeah, that's
High
what I
or
was
low
gonna say.
to
a
see if he
saw.
has a sharp implement in his girdle.
I mean, he builds
He's not
things. He just
unlucky, is
made
he?
traps. He
No, I
probably
thought he
has
was
something
lucky
sharp.
though.
Is he lucky?
no, no.
Thought he was.
No, he
Oh,
thought he was too.
He thought he
No,
was.
he's not.
He's rich. He's not lucky.
He's not unlucky.
I'm gonna go high because
Okay, yeah, no, he has a
Now
he has a
we'll
really
go.
sharp knife and some woodworking tools and stuff in his.
Use that to cut off his
Little
he
hand.
saw.
heard cut off hands, and that sounds great, especially because he saw the shiny things.
Yep.
He's gonna run in, kind of around the fire.
So he can move three
You can take him to the other side. That dog's
three
dying.
squares.
1, 2, 3.
Is he close enough to?
Yeah, he's
hit him?
within
I mean,
distance.
Okay,
He's
perfect.
one-
He can run up
One square.
He's gonna attempt to take his hands off.
Okay, what is his agility?
His agility is 3.
Okay, now the advantage is he is prone. Like you've got him pinned. He's restrained. Even then, he needs an 8 or better.
Still, that's still pretty good.
I'll feel so
Unless you
bad.
roll.
As I roll 3.
So it goes like this, and as he brings it down to cut, you see the glow on the gloves, and Rarian's hands just sort of like, he brings it, nope!
Come here,
Nope! And
Like guacamole!
I'm gonna feel so bad if somebody put a magic sigil on this guy to kill us. And we didn't even find out.
I'm not.
And I'll bet those people in the town would have.
Hector.
Screw that mayor. I am going to continue shouting out, ask him why he has to kill us. Why do you have to kill us? You said you have to kill us.
You're invading me, and you want to
kill
just give
him.
me your
No, no,
gold?
no. Just kill
Hector,
him.
cut off his hands!
And I'm going to move my full movement.
Okay.
1, 2. I have a 5, so I can move 3.
3.
Right. And that's all I can do for now.
Are you close enough?
No, not at all. I'm
Okay,
like,
you could give up your attack and
30
move
feet away.
another
You
30
can
feet.
Perfect,
Kill, you
okay.
can kill that dog and get.
But now you don't
Fine.
get an attack this round.
Get out of my way!
That dog is bleeding out, it's fine.
The dog's not going to get out.
Finish it off.
Yeah, no.
No,
it's-
I think I was supposed
That's
to be right.
not nice.
At this point,
It
the
also
dogs are
still
both
has the
dead.
exhaustion.
They bled out, by the way. At this point, both dogs are bled out. They're all dead.
Oh, okay.
do you want me to remove their tokens or no?
No, just leave them there. You guys have to make agility rolls if you land on them. You know, little minor things like that.
Exploded once gone.
Okay,
Yeah.
top of the turn.
Yeah.
Rarian
Oh, right.
gets
That was
to
exactly
try
what I wanted to hear from him.
to escape.
It's a... Oh, goody. The way to escape is through the fuego.
Yeah.
Nothing to be diplomatic
surrounding.
about here.
No, not at all.
Okay, so he does have thieving abilities. Escape artist is part of that.
Aha! I see.
Escape artist through the fire, and the
Ooh.
flames.
Jack me nimble.
So he goes to like wriggle out. You see the glow on the you and any magic users see the glow. If you're not,
I'm not
if you're not into magic,
She's
you
kinda
can't see
far
the
away.
glows. So you'd see the glow as he's trying to wriggle free, and somehow it's like his armor gets caught.
Oh.
On your
Yes.
halberd's haft.
Its name might be Sticky.
I rolled double ones for him to try to escape.
Yes!
So literally, as he's squirming, trying to free himself, it's like you're pushing down, and
No.
literally your halberd slips from across his chest to like diagonally, and you have a better hold, and then
Yes.
his armor, like the bottom of his chest plate, sort of like goes over the edge of your haft.
So now he's stuck on it.
You're staying here.
And it is Yukihata's turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna load up one of those crossbows.
That's going to take a lot of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be your whole round.
Oh,
You get it
okay.
loaded. You'll have to give up your attack, but you can get it loaded.
At least it'll be loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the bolts on the
Hold
guy.
him
You pull him off.
Still.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It takes a surprising
My
amount of time
armor's
to
broken.
put the crank on.
Yeah,
the
to
crossbow. and to get everything rounded up
Wait, I
and
thought
then cranked.
Was there only
Yeah.
the two heavy ones? I thought they
Yeah,
were like.
there was
oh,
two heavy ones. There is a bow
Oh, okay, which is.
and arrows. up
But the
there.
crossbow is beefy.
Yeah, the crossbow
It
looks
is so
beefy.
beefy.
It's yeah.
I'm gonna smush it. That's the whole aim.
Okay.
That is my aim.
Okay.
Gotta hold him
My
long
turn.
enough.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go. What if a knife doesn't work and I want to try to wrap the flaming whip around his hands?
She's gonna try and whip his hands, boy.
Okay.
Burn him. I just want to burn him.
What's
And
your
destroy
agility?
the magic items.
5.
Oh, they have
I'm
fire
assuming that's gonna
protection.
be very hard to do.
Yeah, 8 or better,
Just
Oh.
hold him still.
because he's pinned.
That's a 10!
Woo! Yep. You get his hands wrapped, and he just sort of snicks. Like that's gonna do anything.
Okay.
And then your whip, by the way, is going to be destroyed by the end of the round because it's
I know.
burning.
I know.
Good sacrifice, you know. But yeah, you do see the fire like starting to burn through the
He's
whip
double
and touching his
restrained.
hand, and he's like, "Ah!"
Okay, does that counts as an attack, right?
Yes, it counts as an attack.
This guy is
Use my
insanely
second attack
then.
optimistic.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the Joker. Maybe he's having fun.
He is having fun.
He's finally
That is the
challenged.
Hey, put this one on him now too.
Grappled and restrained.
Yep.
I mean,
He's
it's
being
smushing.
grappled or restrained
So-
by all these things.
So in D&D terms, do we have an advantage?
Yeah, you do have an advantage.
roll your
advantage.
D20 twice,
So
or 4
instead
times.
instead of it being a 0 agility, it's now a -2. agility.
That's
Okay.
Okay. Push him.
Then as my second attack, because he's being very cocky. I don't like that. And he's within range.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I'm going to try to cast Ilya Stalker on him.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to.
What is the casting rank of Ilya Stalker?
The casting rank
right?
is a 6.
Okay, so 10 or better. Actually, 9 or better.
You didn't want to transport with him?
That has bigger chance of failure, I think.
This is worse.
Oof.
That's a 5.
Yeah, so you try to cast it, and just the magic just sort of slips. Not as bad as it did earlier, but it slips from you. But your spell slot is not lost this time.
What?
That's good.
Because you didn't roll double ones. So it's like your concentration just sort of, you see him, as you're casting it, you see him like trying to squirm, and it sort of makes you chuckle a little bit, and you lose concentration.
Okay. That's my turn then.
Okay. Rainer.
Right. Don't worry, boss. I'll get him.
Right into his head.
As I'm gonna charge, and with my spear, just plunge it into him.
Agility or marksmanship or
Weapons master.
Where are you aiming?
5.
Okay.
You're gonna hit the
You
poor
need
Minotaur.
a
Okay.
6 or better.
With
Oh yeah.
17.
3 columns. What's the AR of your spear?
3.
And are you? I mean, obviously you had to move.
Yeah.
How many hexes
wound
did
up.
you move?
My full.
Right.
It was.
30? Oh, it's 30.
I was here. No, it was
What's
2.
your strength?
My strength is 3.
You're right. It's 20 feet. That's not your full movement, is it?
No, sorry. I thought it was
Yeah.
one square away.
Are you aiming at a particular spot?
Wherever
Are you
is
aiming
free,
for his head? Are you aiming for his armor?
I'll
Are
try
you
aiming
aiming
for.
for?
His restraint.
Try and chop his hand off.
I'm
right.
asking. Just
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna try to aim. Like how? What pin? Like how is he?
he's
what's
so the haft of his halberd is diagonally across his chest. His hands are tied by a
is he
burning
on
whip.
him?
He
Yeah,
is
I'm
looming
pretty-
over him.
I
'cause
am
he's holding
looming
down.
His head is most
Can I go
exposed.
like sideways through his head? Like can I just,
Okay, so you can try to hit. So you're trying to hit the head. Okay. Well, then I got to change this.
Well, you still rolled really high.
Yeah, 17's pretty good.
Yeah.
So instead of a 6 or better, you would need an 8 or better. You got 3 columns plus
Headshot.
another 3 for a called shot. So it's 6 columns.
You haven't even seen his final form.
And you do 4 health
Just let me do my job.
to him.
Is that the first time someone has actually hit him?
No,
Yes.
no, just Steve hurt him with fire.
That's
He took
true
one
with
health.
the tar.
1 health last round.
And he's like
You know, they always say there's no honor among thieves. Like, come on, man. You should know this.
we live by a code.
Yeah, well, I don't.
The code of you break into my place, I kill you.
In your head, I'm still hungry.
I'll get you your food.
Torvald.
How's he looking? He
Seems dazed at this point. He's got a spear. When he hit, it sort of hit and followed up his jaw, and so it gashed him from here out. Or sorry, from here down. So it's not stuck in him. It just sort of like literally cut him open from the top of his head out the side of his jaw.
So I am interested in interrogating him. So, but I would like to take my horns and like bash him with them.
Okay.
He might be
What's
2
your
days to
agility?
Agility is 3.
Okay. 4 or better.
Oh. 17.
Nice.
Okay, yep. He bash him and he is out. Cold. Unconscious.
No interrogation.
No, we gotta kill him.
And
got
that
this.
Well,
is
yes.
a great place to end it tonight.
Oh,
Well, I was going
So-
to behead him.
I
And
want
take
to
the extra
puncture him.
I wanted him dead.
I
mean, honestly, we do have Just Steve and Hector, so we'll finish this round and we'll end it there.
Oh, perfect.
Just Steve would be like, "Good job." He's like, "God, just kill him."
He's gonna.
I'm so going to miss. Can I walk up and behead this
Just,
guy?
He
just
wants the.
No,
You can.
I
want the
glory kill.
ring.
Yeah, you can walk up and kill him.
well,
Do
but I
you
have to
say
roll.
anything out loud to say that you want to interrogate him or anything, or you
He's
just
like, I reared up and was like, I'll see you in a minute.
And then he's out.
smack and he's out?
So
it's up to you.
we're killing him, right?
Kill him.
Kill him, right?
Kill
Yeah,
him.
just seems like kill him.
All right. And
I want to be free.
Kopesh, I'm going to do a vertical cut at his exposed neck.
Okay. Don't roll double ones.
Please? No.
14.
You killed Torval.
I don't know what that sword is.
ARs.
We just
No.
take off the head. Hope he dies. I hope he dies.
Sorry, Jay.
Will he die from being beheaded?
I hope so.
I hope so. If not, this is gonna be troublesome.
See, that's
If not,
At
that's
least
why
we
I
have a
was
fire
just-
nearby.
What did you roll again? I'm sorry.
14.
I'm also
And you're doing basically a cold shot. You're trying to cut it off his head.
I mean, he's right there. I'm just doing a vertical cut.
Yep.
If his head's there, that's great. If not, that's fine.
Well, I mean,
He's unconscious.
yeah.
Yeah, I have all the time in the world to.
Yeah.
aim
No.
it,
Yeah.
so-
You. And his head rolls off.
Where's my shiny?
I want to. I want to
Don't we
investigate.
have to...
High or low?
Can we
me?
have to, can we wait for next round?
Blue.
And we're gonna end it there.
I got it wrong.
Thank you guys for watching. I just want to say real quick, thank you, Endearing Films and Chuck, even though you're not sitting here, for letting us use your wonderful studio. Thank you, Four Eyes Ales, for the wonderful ale. It was great. I really wish there was more. There might be more. I don't know. I have to talk to Rafa. Thank you, Goth Mom, for the wonderful patches and pins. Again, go out to our Zazzle store and pick up some merch if you want. Otherwise, check us out on Patreon. Things are changing. You guys might like what's changing. Everyone else, Dragon Gem Hairball, thank you for being 2 of our biggest subscribers. AJ, thank you for subscribing recently. Appreciate that. And thank you, viewers. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. And, of course, my players.
See you next
Watch
time.
Thursday is the next show. That is Fortune Favors the Board at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Recipe for Disaster, Sundays at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time. And, of course, we'll see you next week.
At least it was humane.